right, welcome, fellow geeks, to our next episode of Tabletop Treasure Hunters. For those of you who are not aware what Tabletop Treasure Hunters is, this is our homebrewed Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign where we have several guilds and 12 players, which is a lot of players, all teaming up with each other, but also competing against one another for the most glory throughout the season. So tonight we have two of those guilds with us. We have the Powder Pact and we have the Foresight Faction. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves because we have an awesome cast of people with us this evening. Let's start with the Powder Pact because this is their job tonight. So Bill, why don't you start us off? Tell us about Bill and tell us about Brave Gut.
Hey, I'm Bill. I am a podcaster. I make a show called Escape This Podcast, where we do escape rooms. We have guests come on and try and play through virtual escape rooms, which is good fun. I have another show called Solve This Murder, where I try and solve murder mysteries that my partner creates. And I'm playing Brave Gut Grim Kitchen, who is a rat alchemist, chef, and all-round cool guy. He's excited. He doesn't really know what's going on this mission. It is our mission, but he didn't go on the first one, so he'll just be sort of following Mitch's lead because he didn't pay much attention. He's not that interested in metal.
Very good. Thank you. Glad to have you here, Bill. Mitch, tell us about Mitch and tell us about Gilgamesh.
Yeah, hi, I am Mitch. You can find me on Twitter at Mitch S. Bustillos. The biggest thing I got going on is, Queer's RPG has 3 hours left, and I'm doing a stretch goal for them. And then my own Kickstarter, Chew, is out right now, so make sure to support that. But Gilgamesh is just a free-loving, happy individual who's had the best life that anyone can imagine, and he's here to share that comfort, moist passion with everyone else.
I see we're doing retcons this week.
Yeah.
Good.
I haven't played in a while, right? He's upbeat and happy, right? Like that's what I remember.
That's how I recall it.
Yeah, that's how I recall him.
Excellent. Glad to have you here, Mitch. Busy in that TTRPG world as always. Shelby, why don't you start us off with the Foresight Faction? Tell us about Shelby. Tell us about Evelyn.
Oh, hello, everyone. My name is Shelby Hall. I am TTRPG GM, player, streamer, and variety streamer here on Twitch. You can find me on the internet everywhere at Shelby is a Nerd. I am playing Evelyn Vesper, who is a seer elf, fortune teller, oracle of the cosmos, and newly blessed by a dragon as well. She has this long, floating purple hair and these new sleeves filled with blue flame tattoos. And she's often accompanied by some sort of assembled group of undead.
Yeah, which is excellent and all awesome stuff. Very, very cool. Glad to have you here, Shelby. Thank you. And then Katie, take the Foresight Faction home. Tell us about Katie. Tell us about Ryden and Kona while you're at it.
And I'm Katie. I live in the background of Level 1 Geek in the basement in the back corner. And I push all of the buttons. And I have Ryden, who is a fetchling summoner with his best boy Kona, who's a fox. Kona's really the useful one here. Does all of the things ever. And yeah, that's both of them. And Kona's been chewing on Evelyn's summoned bones and now has a negative energy affiliation. It's weird. We're dealing with it. Seems pretty cool.
I never said it was healthy, just that it wasn't unhealthy.
You did say you wouldn't die, so.
He's perfectly alive.
He is. Just a little glowy.
Everything's perfectly fine, you know? It's great. Kona, as we saw in the arena, is quite vicious, and it's fantastic. So thank you, Katie. My name is Chase. I am the game master for this campaign, part of Level 1 Geek, and that's enough said about me. To get some logistics out of the way, this is unsponsored fan content. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition in the setting of Galarion. Both that setting and many of the deities, names, etc. that we'll be using, as well as the actual rule system, is owned by Paizo. And with that out of the way, I'm going to try shaking up the order of things this week. And as you guys know, if you follow this show, we have the guilds are going to be determined the winner based on whoever has the most renown. Renown is kind of an invisible currency that they earn throughout the season. It's earned number 1 by winning in the arena sessions that we have, and number 2 by voting from our audience, you guys. So if the heroes win tonight and complete their mission, they're all going to get 1 renown, but whoever gets the most vote over 3 polls this evening will get a bonus renown as well. And we have the Powder Pact and the Foresight Faction. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe you guys are both tied for second place right now. So this one will shift the placements just a bit. So I am going to, before we talk to you guys, chat, before we get everything else going, I am going to let these guilds tell you why they think they deserve your vote tonight. And then that way, while I'm talking to you guys, chat, we can pull up our poll and we can let you guys start voting while we're discussing that. So Powder Pact, this is your job this evening. Why don't you guys tell us why you think that you deserve the votes tonight?
Well, I mean, should I be in character? Is this an actual speech given by Bravegut? Hello, everybody, people of Galarian. I know I know we need your support here at the Powder Pact. We are friends to all. Sometimes we're overlooked because people see the flashy stuff that is the result of the things that we make, but it's worth noting that the Powder Pact is behind all of the coolest moments you've seen in all of these streams with our helpful items, our elixirs, and occasionally our large explosive bombs. Plus, look at this guy. He's like 9 feet tall and made of metal. And I point over at Enkidu.
A very, very large construct. Anything to add, Gilgamesh?
Yeah. In this day and age, it's easy to find where people live. If you were watching, Gilgamesh and Enkidu will find you and convince you themselves.
And they will deliver to you a discount coupon at Alaron Sur, which is Absalom's finest fine dining establishment. Gilgamesh will arrive and he will give you. He knows your address, so he can mail to you one of these coupons. Which
I thought we were selling. We were selling meat toboggans last time.
No. Yeah, look, it's you'll get a discount at my restaurant. It's wonderful. It's high class, and that's all that will happen to you.
With meat so fresh, you can hear it crying.
But not fresh in a bad way. Not like it's so fresh it wasn't dead before Gilgamesh got there. Don't worry. It's all good. Your family is safe. Please vote for us.
And in response to that, Foresight Faction, why do you guys think that you deserve the vote this evening?
Oh, well, if Gilgamesh does kill you, I can bring you back for one last hurrah, and we'll have a party. But that's besides the point. If he doesn't kill you, well, we just had this really sweet mission where we had a mother dragon reunited with her departed baby dragon, and the dragon blessed me, and so now I'm, I think that's a pretty good vouch of character. Ride and help.
I'm just listening to you, Evelyn, because you look so lovely with your tattoos going up your arm.
Oh, these old things. Yeah. Thank you.
But along with the last hurrah, you can then ride on Kona for a while on your last hurrah, and then we'll go around. Maybe we'll trip Enkidu and Gilgamesh at the same time, and then we'll take you over to Brave Guts restaurant where you can have a bite to eat, and it'll be a grand old time. But you gotta help us out before we can do that for you. And just, it's a lot of good times with Kona, and that's really what it's about. Is
I'll give you a hero card reading. I promise to lie
Evelyn,
if it's bad.
Evelyn will read your future, and it will always be a good future. That we can guarantee.
I don't know if you can guarantee accuracy and good at the same time.
Brave Gut, we can.
We guaranteed one.
Yeah.
It'll be either accurate or good.
Point is, she'll do a reading.
Very good. So that is our guilds this evening. That is the Powder Pact represented by Bravegut and Gilgamesh, and the Foresight Faction represented by Evelyn and Ryden. There's going to be 3 polls this evening. Whoever gets the most cumulative votes will win the extra renown. So production is going to put up our first poll in just a minute here. So make sure you vote. And while we wait for that to go up, let's talk to you guys, chat. We appreciate you very much. You guys are already subbing. You guys are already giving out blessings. So let's talk a little bit about what those things can do to help you guys interact with the stream. Now, we have a full list of chat interactions. If you guys want to check out our website, level1geek.com, we have a section on Tabletop Treasure Hunters. You can check it out for all the details. But just to point out a few, we have this affirmation bar up in the top right corner. You push that to the heroes side. Heroes are going to get bonus to their rolls. If you push it towards the villains, the bad guys will. If you overshoot that bar in either direction, it's going to turn into hero points or villains. Hero points are used by the Powder Pact to help attacks and damage rolls. It's used by the Foresight Faction to help knowledge and skill checks. And any guild can use them to cheat death. Villain points are used by me to make the encounters generally more hard and make things more difficult for the players. So if you're feeling sinister, villain side. If you're feeling heroic, hero side. Aside from that, if you guys subscribe throughout 500 bits, if you guys are Patreon supporters, you guys can dish out blessings. Blessings are passive boons that are flavored by the Pathfinder deities. They're very powerful. They will stay with them throughout the entire session. So if you guys want to dish out some of those, you can do that as well. And then we have some guild bags. You can use the command !bag to see some items that are in there, and you can dish them out to one of the players. They all have their own little bags of holdings that are tied to their guilds. You can send them some anonymous items or not so anonymous, you're choosing. So that's some things you guys can do. Check them out. Looks like you guys are already doing those, so we'll get caught up on those in a minute. Absolutely love seeing it. Appreciate you guys very much. Also, in terms of appreciation, just a few extra thanks because we have tons of work going into this season by so many people. Big shout out to our sponsors this season. We have Knights of the Steel, who are giving out free codes for their app, NPC for Hire, in our Discord. Their artist, Christiana Leone, also provided all the character art this season, which is absolutely beautiful. Also, big thanks to our affiliate partners, Die Hard Dice, who are doing some giveaways periodically throughout the season. And also a big shout out to Level 1 Gamers, who are giving out some awesome geeky mugs periodically throughout the season. And then, of course, just a big thanks to our Patreon supporters, our subscribers, anyone who shares our name, anybody who shows up, anybody who interacts, and to our wonderful, wonderful cast. You guys are all what makes this so fun. So thank you, everybody. All right, we have that first poll up there, so make sure everybody's going to go vote. And then I am going to see if we can dish out some of these blessings here and other assorted chat interactions, because as we've learned this season, you guys really like throwing out some chat interactions at the beginning, and it's awesome and exciting. So Evelyn has been gifted a blessing from Wombat Fuzz. So let's start off there.
That's the person in chat, not the god. I thought Pathfinder's a weird game.
Oh, thank you, great Wombat Fuzz.
Let's see who Wombat Fuzz is an acolyte of, shall we? Let's see which deity this is. All right, so Evelyn is blessed by Abadar right now. So Abadar is a deity that's not going to affect the actual session very much, but is going to give some extra boons during the character's downtime phase, which happens after each round of jobs. So right now, 5 extra days of downtime for the Foresight faction, so that's pretty neat. Then we've also got... We have a health potion, a moderate health potion for Evelyn from Adam Moonshadow. So she'll be your guild bag. It's a little bit of weight there. A nice health potion for you.
Oh, thank you.
And then Brave, you guys right now, you're back in guild headquarters. You're getting ready to head out on this job. You got some treats in your bag of holding, Brave. Why don't you tell us about a treat that you've got to share with everybody before you depart?
Oh, do I have any guide? I've been given this treat.
You've been given this treat.
Do I have any guidelines from the treat giver as to the form of treat?
That's true. Wombat Fuzz, if you want any guidelines on treats, throw them out there. And while you think about that, check chat.
A shot of adrenaline or something.
How about this? Oh, look, I've made this new dessert. I hope you like it. It's like a sort of, I take a bunch of chocolate, and moose and other things, and you get like a comb and you rake through it, and what it looks like is a lovely sort of plate of wombat fuzz. So I call it the wombat fuzz, and it tastes absolutely delicious. There's small little bits of hazelnut in there, and also tiny little bits.
And you
Poison.
raked and stuffed a moose in it.
No. Look, I don't know why you keep insisting I put that into my recipes, but it's not going to happen, Gilgamesh.
Okay.
It is just chocolate, mousse, hazelnut, a tiny bit of poison for flavor, and that's it.
Brave God, I have a question.
Awesome.
Yes. What's your question?
The tiny bit of poison,
Yes.
what kind?
Well, look, it's just some simple sort of like yellow dart frog poison. But when I say a little bit, I mean a very, very little bit. So
Like-
it doesn't actually hurt you, right? You're never going to fail that. Look, to put it mechanically, it's like a DC 4 fortitude save. So
Like your tongue
only
goes a little tingly.
yes, but it's a kick. It makes you oh, it's very nice. It's look, not everybody likes it, but it's a delicacy, and I like to have a go. It's very lovely. Take a bite.
Great. I'll do it right now. Let's make a save.
Is anybody not partaking of this?
I'll do it right now.
I don't.
I'll
I
lick
think
it.
Evelyn would just watch, like sort of creepily, just like staying behind everybody.
Okay. Everybody else eating it?
Yeah,
Don't
I'll take
feed it to Kona.
I'll take it in my
Oh.
foot.
Okay, Kona, sit.
It's not the poison, it's the chocolate.
Right. I forget. Yeah, Kona? No. Kona, like, pouts. Kona.
Right. Yeah, this is quite tasty. Very well crafted. Very well
I should think
crafted by
so.
a chef. And there's no immediate apparent effect. Did you guys eat it?
But
Not even
this
the
is
tingly
Chekhov's
tongue?
chocolate later on in the game. You'll all be glad you ate it.
It's okay.
Very good. Now also, Bill, Bravegut has been blessed by both Adam Moonshadow and Always a Wolf. So straight up to moderate, and you've also been blessed by Abadar. Abadar is just with this group tonight. That's going to be some extra downtime for the Powder Pact as well. Also, there's going to be 5 extra consumables from your employer after this job as well.
Well,
Feeling extra
wonderful.
gracious from the blessings of Abadar. All right, and I think that we are all caught up there for the most part. Affirmation bar still at 0. So let's talk about the job that you guys are on. Last time, the Powder Pact was attended by Gilgamesh and Midge, and they were joined by the Company of Honor. And they have been competing to try to get their rights to help discover a new type of star metal that was discovered. There is a new kingdom in the River Kingdoms called Arcfeld. They held a day of games to help choose a few people to go help explore this location of this new star metal. They only found a little note of it, and this star metal is said to have very powerful anti-magic qualities, which is something that's pretty rare in star metal. So you guys attended the festival. You set up your own stand. You did a talent show. You did a little bit of combat prowess on a stage. And you guys came in a very, very fine second place. 2 groups were picked, the Powder Pact and the Onyx Cuts. So you guys are now following up on that job, and the Queen of Arcfeld has asked that the Powder Pact goes and takes a look into the ruins where they found this little bit of this star metal. It is some technological looking ruins on the edge of Numeria. Technological ruins like this are uncommon, but when you do find them, it typically is in the region of Numeria. And also a potential problem they ran into and why Arcfeld hasn't explored it themselves yet is Numeria is home to a number of war tribes who get very territorial about their locations. So they were concerned that if they just full-blown go with these ruins with an army to explore them, that it could potentially cause some more issues with some of these neighboring war tribes. So the other group that won, the Onyx Cuts, is going to diplomatize and work out an agreement with any potential nearby war tribes, while you guys are going to go take a peek into these ruins with a smaller group. In particular, the Queen has asked that you, number 1, see if you can find any more of this star metal, and number 2, see if you can find a way deeper into these ruins. She gives you some information that it appears that these ruins go underground, but it's blocked by a very large gate that they could not figure out how to open. So you guys are to see if you can find a way in, see if you can find Starmetal. And before you actually proceed deeper into the ruins, she would like you to report back so you can meet up with the other group, the Onyx Cuts, and explore those ruins together. So that's where we left off last time. You guys are getting ready to depart Absalom. You guys taking your fancy lightning griffs, your very fast birds, to get to Numeria? It's quite a long journey.
Now, why would you ask? That's my question.
Let's ride that lightning.
I'm going to say no. Let's go. Let's take a long time.
Brave guys, ride the lightning.
All right.
We'll
ride the lightning grips.
Excellent.
And I do ask because we've actually had some guilds that opted out. We had the last group wanted to take their brand new airship they obtained. And sometimes people prefer the quiet approach and not the lightning, thundering, crashing light show of birds crashing down into the region. But
do the birds give off lightning as they fly?
They do, yeah. So these birds, they're actually a magical item. They're not actually like a real sentient creature. You have these two black stones that you clack together, and a big bolt of lightning and thunder crashes down, forms this spectral lightning-formed bird. And they're very fast as they fly. They kind of thunder across the sky as you ride them. And once you hop off of them, they kind of do the same effect where they crash with lightning and thunder. So they're not the most subtle thing, but they're a very quick way of travel.
Evelyn,
are we worried about subtlety with warlord bands around?
That's up to you guys. So yeah, I guess let's just discuss. We're gonna kind of fast forward. We're gonna fast forward to your location. But let's talk about, is there any particular preparations you want to make or any specifics of your approach that you would like to specify? Or are you guys just heading straight to these ruins that you were given a location of?
So Evelyn would have probably discussed her reading a little bit before we left.
Yeah, please do.
Okay. So, as I typically like to do before my missions, I turned to my cards and they had quite a future laid out before us. You do know we're going to fight, right?
I had planned on it, yes.
Okay. Well, how are you with different elements? It looks as if this will be some sort of magical fight.
All fights are magical, in my opinion.
Yes, I think she means more that the people will have magical abilities and resistances, Gilgamesh. Not about the emotional magic of violence that you so enjoy.
I myself have a resistance to fire up to some degree. What about you?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm resistant, but I do know how to breathe fire now. Isn't that a fun little thing? Not generally, but once or twice.
I can't breathe it, but I can make it come out of my hands.
So many cool things.
Yeah, I have the ability to deal out an extreme amount of violence that usually overcomes anything.
Oh, does it happen to be bludgeoning damage?
It could be several.
Well, so when I saw this magical fight, I also saw a lone man who was fighting through it by themselves, but only using their fists.
Oh, so you think... What you're thinking that we'll need to use our fists? Did the man seem like he was doing well?
See, that's the thing. I don't know if it was going well or poorly. Because on one hand, he was fighting, but on the other, he was the only one there. So maybe a fist isn't a great idea.
But we're doing it nonetheless. Raiden, I have something for you.
Okay.
Can you please come over here to the side, alone?
Just blink twice if you need our help.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. He'll go over to Gilgamesh. Yeah.
Here's a rose. I picked it myself. I'm gonna hand Raiden a rose, a fairy-sized rose.
This is very lovely. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Put it in his top button.
All right, that was it. Let's return.
Oh, all right.
Also, just for an update, the first poll ended. Powder Pact is off to a strong lead, up by 4 votes, but we've got 2 more throughout this evening. So
I'd cancel them.
Your Foresight Faction, rally at the break and at the end of the session.
No, I think 1 vote's enough.
Yeah,
I think
that's
policy.
it. Yeah. Change it.
We're good.
Do we have a recount?
No, we're fine. Leave the recount. No, never count again. That's what I'm saying.
Other things that are worth noting there are a lot of human skeletons. So says our scouts. You remember, Evelyn? This was one that you were excited about. With all of the skeletons and all of that. There's also a gate that's sealed. We might need to get it open. Something like that. That's what our scout said.
Oh,
All right, let's do this.
something that may be useful is I've recently learned the magical ability of locating things.
Like
Wonderful.
the power of sight and the discerning action to figure out what's important or not.
No, I think maybe we could say
Like-
let's focus on Starmetal and find that.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that sounds useful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So can I just, before we, slightly out of character, so the concept here is that we think there is a source of Starmetal in these ruins. Is that the idea?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Arcfeld found some of this star metal nearby these ruins, just outside of it. They haven't explored them deeper yet. So they're hoping to find more star metal, hopefully significant amounts of it within these ruins.
But they also don't want us to go too deep.
They
They don't want you to go
find a
too
way
deep without the
deeper.
other group. This is kind of like a gain access and scout type deal.
Okay. So
All
we're
right.
looking for Starmetal, but we're also looking for just a good path entrance in. But we're not trying to get straight to the heart of the ruins and fight the Cyclops who lives there.
Let's
Yeah,
do
absolutely.
this.
I would like to not fight a Cyclops.
Raiden, would you like to take tea in my foyer as we approach the ruins?
I think I'm gonna just ride on Kona here.
Oh, I will say, if you do want
Okay.
to have some tea, I know how to brew a tea that allows us to see the future. Would that be helpful?
Oh,
I think, and also I got this thing
suspicious.
from a god. I think he pulls out like a 20-sided thing. If I look into it, just the right moment, get some kind of something. It'll tell me a thing.
Oh, that is delicious.
I thought you had
tea.
completely forgot about this, Raiden.
He has it in his pocket.
Very
Okay.
good. Oh, also, chat was asking about these dice are between Evelyn and Raiden. So this is, you guys partook in a community challenge to give some of these guilds extra perks. And this is one for the Foresight Faction. They have an 11, a 10, and a 5 here, and they can replace any dice roll throughout the session tonight, friendly or unfriendly dice roll, with those numbers if they would like. They've got those 3 dice to use. All right, so you guys are heading off then to the ruins?
Yes,
Yep.
unless anybody has an augury style question they'd like to ask. Because I can make some Dreamtime tea where you can basically ask any question of a plan of action and get a response from Chase as to whether it would go well or not.
Will
But I
this
don't-
course of action kick back the depression that has been plaguing me the last few nights?
Well, you'd have to ask Chase, and he'd tell you.
Chase?
Benevolent God.
Let's see. Are we casting an augury?
Well, it's if people want to. You might get addicted to the tea.
I want it.
Hopefully not. You want it, but do you have a question to ask? Because it's not worth the addiction if you don't know. You have to be specific, because all you get is a that'll go well, that'll go poorly. So do you have an idea of what you would want to ask?
Oh,
Yes.
I do.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Didn't you mention that you brought some sort of chime?
Yes, we have a chime. I pull out a long little sort of metal tube and say, "This is my chime of opening. It should open doors for us."
Well, we could see if it'll open the gate.
Would you like to ask the tea whether or not the chime should open the gate? Because we could also just try it,
Yeah,
Evelyn,
trying
if you
it
don't want
sounds-
to, I can also just take the tea. It sounds delicious.
It is
No,
a
I just-
lemony tea, apparently.
Oh,
Doesn't it put
lemony.
you to sleep?
Oh, no, it's when you sleep, Look,
Oh, okay.
sure, it stupefies you for a minute, and then you're unconscious, but you can ask augury questions. And if you fail a DC 19, you become addicted. But, that's fine.
Raiden will do it.
Sure, if you've got a question, I'll brew up some tea. I know Gilgamesh invited you in for tea. Why don't I'll make it in his tent.
I'm afraid. Don't leave me alone with.
I don't.
It's just in Enkidu. I can't actually have you inside him fully, so you'll just have to stick your head in.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe I'll make it out here.
Kind of the
okay.
backside area.
I'm going to brew up some Dreamtime tea. Oh, it's pre-brewed, really.
Well, if you just cut it up, I can do a line of it if that works out better.
No.
A line of tea.
I will prepare the tea properly, Gilgamesh. Stop asking if you can eat my raw ingredients before I've prepared them. You're like a child stealing cut up mushroom before it goes on a pizza. Now, hold on. Here we go. I'm going to make some Dreamtime tea. So it's a lemony tea. You have to make a saving throw to avoid being addicted, which is a DC 19. I don't know the mechanics of being addicted, but hey, hopefully you make a saving throw. So you can make that. You make that saving throw if you like.
Fortitude.
Fortitude, right?
Fortitude.
Yep, fortitude save.
Oh my god.
Who's taking the tea, by the way? I've only got one.
Raiden will do it.
Cool.
Okay, Raiden. Yeah, is this tea delicious?
It's lemony, I assume.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Go
and
into
yes, stage 1 is that you're stupefied 2, and then stage 2 is that you are unconscious and can ask a question with the effects of augury, but with a slightly higher flat check DC. It's a 10 instead of a 6 to kind of fail.
Do you have to choose to willingly fail?
I think
Yeah,
to
so
have it
you
work?
can fail to the stupefied state and get the augury benefit. The augury benefit's not on stage 2, right, Bill? It's just you get the augury benefit.
No, augury is. Oh,
It's
no.
stage 2.
No, augury is specifically a stage 2 benefit.
Oh yeah, so you just got to choose to pass out if you want to get this
Yeah,
instant.
you
Okay.
pass out, you get to have a dream.
Raiden will be sitting on Kona. This is great, and then he's just gonna fall forward
Oh.
unconscious.
What did you do to Raiden?
Don't worry, I've prepared a bed. He'll wake up soon, and hopefully he'll have the answer to our
Brave guy
questions.
have like a little tea bed set for such
Yes.
an occasion.
Yes, you lay out the mattress, you put the
You
little
know-
pillow, you serve the tea. It's all very safe and wonderful.
You
We
had
just need to hold
better-
out for a little while.
You'd better be careful, or I'll have Sokra draw up some forms or something.
What will
Oh.
that do?
Actually, I legitimately would not like you to do
You-
that, so I will be very careful.
So Raiden hits the dirt, and as he does, papers just start exploding out of his guild bag, just like
What?
rapid fire papers flying out up into the air and floating down. So many papers.
Evelyn's just gonna reach her hand up and just like close her eyes and just catch one and see what it is.
So it's a handwritten letter to somebody writing a letter to a gentleman named Vanassus. And it is an angry letter telling him to please stop sending the things through the void that he is sending.
What?
Can I go ahead and put Raiden in a bag and just like let's head
No.
on out?
Kona
No, you can't
is
put right. Well, it's a half-hour process. Relax for a moment here. Don't put people in bags, Gilgamesh.
Kona's all boofed up from the papers flying out, but he like turns and looks at Gilgamesh at the idea and just
Yes,
What
you're
is
making the
that?
fox angry.
What did it do with its teeth? What does that mean? Can it do it again? Let me see that again.
No, it doesn't. You don't want it to do that again.
Oh, can that happen one more time? I think I missed the message. One more.
no. He's baring his teeth at you.
Now, Raiden, as you're in your slumber here, what's the vision quest you're going here for? What's your augury question? I've already rolled the secret check to see if it's going to get or
My
not. Tell me what
augury
your-
question is: will this knock chime work to get open the gate like the queen wants us to get it open?
You get a result back of woe, which means the result will be bad.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay,
And
now
I'll sit down in sadness and wait to wake up.
You have a dream
it-
of very large, huge gate in front of you and ringing this chime. And nothing happens, but you get a chill down your spine as if a whole crowd is watching you as you try to open this gate.
He's gonna kick the dream gate.
And you wake up.
What did you see? What did you see, Raiden?
Oh, brave guy. I saw a gate,
Yes?
and I heard the chime,
Yes?
and I rang it,
Yes?
and it was no good.
You,
And then it felt like so many people were watching me, but all of you are also watching me. It didn't feel great. Like chill down the spine. Nothing happened with the gate. So I don't think it's gonna work.
do you
Now,
have
hold on.
insecurities about people watching you? Large amounts of people?
No, not at all.
I have a very important question. Sorry. Did nothing happen, or did something bad happen?
Nothing happened, but the chill down the spine made it feel like something bad.
That it would go back. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
If we got a result of nothing, it may have failed. But if you think something bad happened, then I think that's going to be true. So maybe we be careful around the gate,
Yeah, that's
and
probably
opening
a
it
good
may
idea.
cause something terrible to happen. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
I hope you're
yeah.
not addicted to the tea. But if you are, we sell it at my restaurant.
I'll be there. Don't even worry about it.
Okay,
Oh
good.
my God.
Springs up.
Well, yes, maybe we should approach the ruins, shall we? So that we don't keep wasting time.
Eh.
All right.
Let's do this.
Raiden, you have a blessing. Let's bless you before we start. As you guys are traveling via Lightning Griff was your decision, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Let's.
Yes.
Bill is so suspicious of me with this Lightning Griff question tonight.
Well, it's because you've clarified. And the lightning grips.
You're definitely
Right.
going by lightning grip, right? Let me just check my notes.
Ju-
You're going by lightning grip?
Lightning grips?
Okay.
All right, Raiden, you are blessed by Gozra, which is going to give you bonus to your AC when you're not flat-footed. And that benefit will extend to Kona because you and Kona are basically one being.
Oh.
All right. So you guys fly through the sky at a very fast pace, very surprisingly smooth as you're just blaring through the sky. After your short travels due to the speed of the griffs, you guys approach Numeria, and you can see as you're flying over kind of the jungles, forested, vegetated areas of the river kingdoms, you can see over the tree line, there's just a very dead, reddish, wastelandish region that you know is Numeria. And you guys can see down below, you can see these ruins that were described to you. The location seemed to check out. And down below these ruins, you can see notable features. It's kind of like these ruins are embedded into the wastelands themselves, almost like they're partially buried. You can see bits of metal and clockwork and gold just kind of rutting out in different places of the wastelands. Notable features, there's two very large towers. They look kind of like clockwork built towers of brass and different kinds of metal, but they're pretty toppled over and broken. Also, you do see the very large gate that they were speaking of, and it is a very large gate. It is just a huge circular metal gate with a whole bunch of different tube-looking things going underneath of it. There's like kind of a star-shaped pattern of gold going out from a central circle and running out in all directions. And in front of that gate, there are 4 of these pillar-looking things. They look like the clockwork towers, but much smaller. And it appears like there's some sort of console or operation tools at the base of these different pillars. And that's what you guys see as you approach. So also, let's have everybody roll perceptions. Everybody give me a perception. We'll see if we notice anything extra.
Never.
Are we affirmated?
Let's see. You guys are not. Affirmation bar is a dead neutral still.
Well, I rolled bad.
Oof.
Oof, not that bad.
Raiden rolled worst. Raiden got a good old nat 1.
Ryan fell on his face, probably.
Raiden, a bug flies in your eye, and it hurts so bad as you're flying in on this lightning griff. You're going to roll with misfortune on the next initiative roll.
Would it help if one of
I got
us
a
blow
30.
on it?
If what?
One of us blow on the eye?
We'll just
No,
leave it,
don't blow on
Gilgamesh.
people's eyes.
It's just, it'll come out. Water in the eye. It's fine.
All right. So with your perceptions, most of you don't really spot anything except from what I pointed out. Now, Foresight Faction, you guys both noticed, and I guess Evelyn, you shared this, or Evelyn or Ryden shared this information, but they mentioned a bunch of skeletal remains, and you guys can see dots of skeletal remains kind of all around these ruins. Quite a lot of them. They all, you can't get any more detail than that. You can just tell there are corpses kind of littering this area. Brave Gut, you notice that, and you also feel like you can see, so there's a northeast tower and there's a northwest tower, and kind of south and center from both of those towers is the gate. And in the northwest tower, you feel like you see something move, like something was standing at the very top of the tower. There's a hole in the ceiling of it, and you feel like you saw some sort of creature scurry back inside the tower as you guys were flying.
In the northwest tower?
On the northwest tower. You didn't get a good look at what it was from the distance, but you saw something move and scurry back into the tower.
Everybody, now I took a little mutagen on my way in. I had one of these beautiful little sort of sandwiches that I made on my way in. It always helps me clear the mind and really focus. I think I saw something in one of those towers. And given that the gate seems to possibly be a problem, as per our augury, would you like to approach that tower first?
I'd be up for it, sure.
Should we land the lightning glyphs farther back and then?
Well, I was first going to ask, that tower, does it look like there's an entrance from the ground level that we could attain, or is there just a high window, or what's going on?
Yeah, so this tower is kind of more really like a very thin, slender spire. You can see it looks like there is a door in there. And what you can see, since there's a bunch of metal plates that have fallen away, it's pretty, worn down and run down. You can see inside of it. It looks like there's just a spiral staircase that leads up. The tower itself is maybe about 100 feet tall. And it kind of just leads to what appears to be one main room atop the spire.
And that's where I saw the movement?
A hole in the ceiling. And that's where you saw the movement, was in the very top.
Hole in the ceiling?
Hole in the ceiling.
Listen, there's someone in that tower. If we drop our birds and approach, it's a wasteland. They'll be able to see for miles. We can't have a stealthy approach, even without these griffins. I say we do the opposite, and we jump straight off the griffin into the tower.
I'm game.
All right.
Sometimes you have to be daring.
Sounds
Ryden.
painful to the knees.
It could
I'm
be a
all for
princess.
daring. Evelyn?
How far up would we be when we drop?
So the top of the tower is about 100 feet up. So if you were to drop and miss, you'd be falling about 100 feet.
But if we drop and we don't miss, we'd only fall about 10, so it's fine.
How's the roof? Is it
There's a circle, there's a hole in the roof. We can jump in through
But
that.
how big is the hole?
The hole
a
looks
football field
just
size.
about big enough to fit yourself on your griffin. It would take some precise flying to fly right through it, but you could.
Yeah.
I mean, you can fly just over it and jump off.
Yeah, let's
there's
do it.
also that.
We're doing that.
This could be
Definitely.
slow, right?
Huh?
No,
What was that?
No, we have to go quick because there's someone in that tower. I don't want them to get away.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let's.
Well,
Evelyn,
I'll go last.
You can climb on Kona. He's got 4 legs.
Can Kona fly?
Kona can't fly, but he can land on 4 feet.
Evelyn,
Yet. Kona can't
Yeah,
fly
okay.
yet.
I can hold you, Evelyn, and keep you safe.
Let's remember that Gilgamesh is about a 20th of Evelyn's size.
Hey, he's a good half a pound.
Totally there.
Oh,
Get on Kona.
all right.
Yeah. He'll fly the griffin close, and Kona will hop onto Evelyn's griffin.
Does Kona just lay across the back of the lightning griff?
Yeah, of course he does. He just
So
enjoys the ride.
Tongue hanging out.
Yeah. And he'll
Okay.
nudge Evelyn's elbow as he gets on over.
All right. Yeah. How are you guys approaching this? What's the plan?
Dropping in, we're going in hot.
Yeah. Griffin flies
Okay.
and it gets as close as it can to that hole and just jumping out and landing straight through the hole. Like Marvel superhero pose at the bottom and then
Superhero
standing
landing.
up
Okay.
and getting ready to fight.
I will let this be either an athletics or an acrobatics. Or
Wonderful.
if you want to try to fly the griffin straight through, it's either going to be a flat check, or if you guys have some sort of piloting or flying applicable lore, I'll let you roll that as well.
Nah, dog.
My god is a high nature.
Yeah, these things are like they're not really like their own sentient beings. You guys have kind of almost like a mental connection with these since they're magical items, so you pilot them on your own coordination. Okay, who's going in first?
Yeah, Enkidu dropping in with Gilgamesh inside on the gun. Just going like.
Okay, so Enkidu's got a 30. Is Enkidu going in first?
Yeah, well, Gilgamesh is inside Enkidu, just like in the eye hole, the head part. So yeah, they're both going down.
We're affirmated, aren't we?
So you're like a mech warrior dropping in this build.
Mm-hmm.
We are
Okay.
affirmated.
Yeah, you guys are affirmated. Okay, so and Brave got a 30 as well.
No, that was my perception.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll for me.
I got a 34.
Right.
34, even better.
So Bravegut, as the griffin flies right above this tower, he stands up on the back of the griffin and he goes, "All right, everybody, let's do this." And he pulls out like a small little like dense bread cake and pulls a chunk off it and throws the rest away. And suddenly you just see him narrow down and his form just shrinks a little and he becomes all lanky and thin. And looking very lithe and powerful, and he jumps up and he makes a little pencil dive and just whoop straight into the top.
Okay, yeah, so you're straight through. Enkidu is right behind you, and Enkidu like enlarges the hole. Like Enkidu crashes through this roof a little bit. I would like you to make me a flat check if you could, Gilgamesh.
Mm-hmm. Just a regular D20.
Yep,
Okay.
just a D20, no bonuses.
There, I got a 3.
Okay, noted. Evelyn and Ryden, are you guys going in after him?
Yeah, Raiden will go. He'll point at Kona. Keep us safe. And Kona will do like a and Raiden will stand up, like do a salute, and then just here we go. Jump off. Oh,
Okay.
roll well, baby. Let's see, we got a +2. 20.
Did
20.
we win?
Okay. All right. Ryden's hopping off. Target became quite a bit easier when Enkidu made like a large hole in the roof. Evelyn, what about you?
Are you getting on Kona?
Will you
Oh,
help
right.
me?
She's on Kona, right?
Yeah. Is Kona gonna make the athletics then, and then Evelyn doesn't have to?
Yeah.
Evelyn's
I'd love that.
fairly acrobatic.
Just trust yourself, Evelyn. We're affirmated. You can't fail.
That what Brave Gut shouts as he's falling.
Just trust yourself.
Yeah,
You think
I'll go.
Evelyn, you
I'll go
going in
with
solo.
no. I'll go with Kona, and if Kona starts to fail, I'll try to bail.
Okay. Kona, athletics check. Wow, you guys are just on fire with these rolls.
He does
Yeah.
like
Is
a
a crack team.
yes.
I was so nervous. I was like,
Kona just does like a. It's so aerodynamic with Evelyn on the back. Just right down that.
Yeah, these monsters better not be weak sauce.
We are
Kids do it
Strike
all.
Force Alpha.
So this is kind of what happens. You guys, jump off. Enkidu crashes through first. Brave got right behind. Ryden and Evelyn Kona behind them. You guys all land through this roof. You all make it through the hole, and you all hit the floor. All of you land on your feet except for Ryden. You land prone, and it hurts. It's not the most gentle fall. So you're going to fall prone. You're gonna take 4 damage. just kind of buckles on the knees, and you feel it in your knees a bit as you hit. And as soon as the
I
crash
took
happens,
more damage just taking the potion that allowed me to get thin. I took 12 damage just to avoid falling 100 feet. I didn't want to
Dang.
miss. I didn't want to miss the hole.
No, that's absolutely fair. And as you guys come to this roof, there's a crash of Enkidu, followed by a high-pitched screaming of and does anybody speak Draconic?
Oh, wait. Oh, I have dragon lore now. I don't think that's the same.
Dude! Raiden totally does!
Okay, so we'll get to that in a minute. Enkidu hits the ground, and as soon as Enkidu hits the ground, there is a huge explosion. Just a big burst of fire. Enkidu crashes, you hear a beep, and then just a big boom that's kind of drowns out the screaming for a moment. And then the floor beneath Enkidu collapses, and Enkidu starts falling. I need Enkidu to make me a reflex save.
Oh,
See you
no.
later, Enkidu.
I'm in
Everybody.
here too.
Jump out, Gilgamesh. I'll catch you.
No. Captain has to go down in the ship.
Raiden will be like,
And I don't think anybody here can re-roll saving
Yeah, I
throws.
thought-
Yeah, we can.
Wait,
I
Change
think
his roll
that's
for
Company
that
of
10.
Honor.
we can.
Oh,
we
yeah.
can-
The 11.
That you could.
yeah, we'll give it 11.
Wait,
We
can-
want the robot to explode. Unless you want to give a different one.
I do not
Wait,
have a
yeah.
good one.
I mean, you have a plus whatever, right?
I have a plus 14.
So
Yeah.
if we gave, yeah, let's do like the 10 then.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
so 10 makes that a 26 because you guys are affirmated. So that is a success, which is good. You're gonna take half of this damage in Kidu. So you take 8
10.
fire damage.
Oh man.
Kidu starts falling through the floor, and I need you to make me another flat check.
This is gonna be a
Alright,
doom.
Get a high roll.
Already? There.
Oh no.
Oh no!
I'll see you
What?
later, Enkidu.
Bye.
You
I'll
go
collect
crashing
your
through the
mechanical
floor.
bones.
Again?
Gilgamesh, you have enough of a moment to hop out if you want, or are you going down with Enkidu here?
I go down with the ship. Okay, this is
Okay.
Titanic.
Enkidu and
Apparently
Gilgamesh
this
are
whole
falling through the
tower
floor.
Is our iceberg.
There's screaming, there's fire. The tower starts kind of creaking a little bit. And Raiden, you understand this screeching voice in Draconic. Oh, by all the gods above it, space pirates, leave me be. And you guys see this little bright pink kobold just cowering against a wall, just clutching a bag.
Raiden's gonna roll over onto his stomach. Not space pirates, just from the sky.
And you say that in Draconic.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably sounds like.
Perfect fluent Draconic.
Space pirates.
Can someone clip that? I want that as my ringtone.
Listen, I surrender. I don't want to fight anything from the sky.
Not.
It,
Listen, Raiden stays on his knees.
Oh wait, I can't hear this. Never mind.
Raiden stays on his knees, and did Raiden land in a spot where he can like shuffle forward toward the kobold?
yeah, you guys are all on solid ground. Now, this is just kind of a circular room. There's like scraps of metal. There's now a big scorched hole in the floor. You can see some stairs leading down. There's some crates and some bedrolls and just like some sacks of goods scattered around this. But it's a pretty like undecorated room. It looks more like a wrecked storeroom than anything else.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna stay on his knees then, because he's aware of how
And
tall.
As you stand on your knees, you hear another big clunk from below you.
Boy, hold on
And
just a minute.
Enkidu lands on a portion of the stairs and they just break. And Enkidu keeps falling. Enkidu takes 8 bludgeoning damage. And I need you to make me another flat check,
Oh.
Mitch.
Oh,
All right.
no.
All right. 8.
Come on, there.
Okay. You fall through one portion of stairs and then you land, you keep crashing through and you land on this kind of flat, more secured square platform, kind of like a break in the spiraling stairs. But you land right on this tripwire that just starts immediately bursting with lightning. And I need Enki to make one more reflex save.
Oh my god, this poor thing.
Oh, and Kidu.
Poor tower.
But also, looks like it was a good idea we dropped in through the top because there are lots of
Yeah.
traps on the way up.
Apparently, we're gonna go backwards here.
Oh, right.
If we would try to go up these stairs, we all would have died. Instead, it's just Enkidu.
And Kidu's
With
tanking.
affirmation, that's a success. So that's half damage. So that's going to be 13 lightning damage
Cool,
as
cool,
you
cool,
hit that
cool, cool.
tripwire as well. And then you finally stop crashing. You're like a good, maybe 40 feet down the tower. You can see the stairs leading up to where you crashed through.
Yeah.
You're no longer falling.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around. The hell am I at?
Don't move.
Okay. Raiden gets up to his knees.
He's
Uh,
like this.
I'm so sorry I destroyed your vessel.
Well, you didn't. No. Hey, buddy. It's okay.
It just exploded. As you see the hole in the floor?
Yeah, he did it to himself. It's big robot things and heavy, and they just.
That was my boom.
It's okay. Wonderful. Protection you have. We're not gonna hurt you, and I'm not even mad about the hole in the ground.
I am.
Where the robot is. You can't understand what I'm saying.
This is fair. I'm saying I am to Enkidu just randomly, like, hey man, how are you? And he's like, yeah, I am.
What's your name?
Why do you want to know? Are you going to bind me off of a different plane? Did Ziso
No.
send you?
Whoa! Who?
Ziso?
Ziso? No? Who's that?
That damn hunk of metal from the other tower.
Oh, is it?
I'm not giving it back. And he clutches an amulet around his neck.
We're not. Hey, we're not. I don't know who that is. We're not here to hurt you. My name's Raiden. That over there, that rat folk over there. That's Bravegut.
You say my name?
It's fine.
I can't bind to other planes. It's fine.
Well, we're not binding you. And that over there, that lovely lady. Her name's Evelyn.
He switches to common. So you're from the wastelands?
Yeah. Well, we're not the wastelands. Somewhere else.
No, we're visiting the wastelands.
Right. There.
From the sky?
No,
We
the
were-
sky was the method through which we visited, but not our original location.
Are you gods?
What now?
Ooh.
Are you
Old
dragons?
one.
He
Oh,
looks
yeah.
You
excited
know
at
a
that mention.
dragon.
Yes, look. And I show off my tattoo.
He looks very excited. His eyes gets wide, and he goes running over and just grovels and starts crawling up to Evelyn. Oh, my
Oh.
queen! I'm so sorry that my boom pad did that to your vessel.
Oh, yes, I am very displeased at this.
Evelyn.
What can I do to make up for it?
You must serve us as our minion for a short time being.
Okay.
Yes. Look, honestly, we're here to. We're looking for a certain sort of special kind of metal that we think might be inside these ruins. Do you know a way in?
To unlock the
you're
gate.
Or maybe another way in around the gate. I'm a little
Well,
anti-gate right now.
The really big one.
yeah.
Yes, I think so. Or anywhere that goes into the space behind that large gate.
Alternative ways. Yeah.
And
Secret
Gilgamesh,
tunnel.
as you're walking up, your guild bag gets heavy with a whole bunch of very nice spare parts that you could use for a variety of things.
Oh, this is
Complete heal. I think a complete heal.
yeah. Just like start repairing this
Yeah, just
Auto fix.
change 'em out.
Auto fix.
goddamn construct.
Okay, so you start walking your way back up. And sorry, what was the last thing you said, Brave Gut?
I said, do you know any way in, either to the space behind the large gate? Not necessarily opening it, but if you know how to open it, that would also be helpful. Any way into the ruins? We're looking for something.
I don't know how to open it. But, yeah, I don't know how to open it.
But do you know how to get in there? Do you know a different way in, a secret tunnel?
There's no other way in.
No.
There's no other way in.
What's this tower for?
What's this tower for?
Yeah.
It's my home.
Oh, okay. Well,
You've destroyed it. But this is okay because it was in the name of my queen. And he grovels again.
yeah, in the name of your queen.
My name is Snom, and I am your humble servant, Lady Queen.
Nom.
Lovely.
Snom, who you mentioned Ziso, some kind of metal thing in the other tower?
Don't make me speak of Ziso in front of the queen.
Okay.
I cannot
Evelyn, get
contain
out
my
of here.
tongue.
I should like some fresh air. Please help my acquaintances with whatever they need. And she walks out.
Just floats
Floats
out.
into the
Floats
ceiling.
away.
Her hair is floating. Her dress is probably a little frumpled. She straightens it out and just
You're walking down towards Gilgamesh.
yeah.
As
Be careful
the
of traps.
kobold watches you leave, and you see tears form in the corners of his eyes as if he's just in awe.
Oh.
Yes. Well, look, now that she's gone, let's talk about how much of a loser Ziso is.
Yeah.
You don't need to restrain yourself anymore. What a dummy. Tell us all about it.
Pardon my language, but what a waste of existence.
Oh,
Yeah.
complete
Such-
waste.
Nothing but scrap metal and a muddled mind, and he wants to kill me for my necklace. He says that it's his, but it's not. I found it.
Oh, and finders keepers, I've heard.
Now, I've heard, not finders keepers, I've heard that if you find something like that, you need to give it to your nearest Queen of Dragons. That's what that's at least the phrase.
I do have some riches for the queen. She won't give it to him, right?
No.
No. If anything, we'll steal Ziso's stuff and give it back to you later.
Yeah. Or give it to the queen. We can
give it to
go.
the Queen.
We'll go on a quest for the queen.
As long as I have the food, we can give the queen any other riches.
Food's great. You can take.
Gonna take it off of his neck. He's gonna start giving it to Bravegut and then clutch it to his chest. I want to give it to her.
Oh, of course. Would you like me to to announce you to her, make it official?
Yes, please. But Zisos, before I have a hard time controlling my temper when I speak of him, but Zisos may know how to open the gate.
All right. Well, look. Let's make this official. Evelyn,
Queen Evelyn.
Queen, Your Majesty.
Yes. Walks back up.
I would like to present to you a humble servant. His name is Snom, and he has a gift that he wishes to bequeath upon you in an offering to Your Majesty.
Right. Also does a knee bow.
As Evelyn was coming back up, she cast dancing lights on her necklace or something, on her a little bit, so she's sort of glowing just softly.
Wonderful. Yeah, you come up looking quite glorious. Gilgamesh, you're right behind Enkidu, pretty battered up and scorched, but functioning just fine.
Hello.
Yes.
The vessel is
Snom.
okay.
Oh, yes.
You a tall one, and he points to Ryden.
Yeah.
Will you lift me up to the queen's neck level?
Oh, sure, buddy. He does.
You lift up this little kobold. He takes off this necklace. It's like a gold chain with a little green emerald looking thing in the center.
It's half the key, Chase. Don't worry. It's half the key. We're fine.
Half the key.
It's half
Now,
the key.
if you will allow him to put it around your neck, Evelyn, he'll put it around your neck, and then with a little clawed finger, he taps the emerald in the center of it. As it does,
she's dead.
the center of the
Fuck.
the center of the necklace becomes like a
You should
brooch
never have
and a
trusted
clasp.
Snom.
And this cape kind of magically unfurls behind it. This beautiful silk green cloak goes trailing down behind you.
What
And,
is with
this
the Foresight Faction and capes?
I just really love capes.
This is a special cloak of elven kind that can be disguised into an amulet.
Oh, look at that, Your Majesty. You look amazing. Simply
Thank you,
royal.
Snom.
This came from a very filthy hunk of metal, and I apologize, but I do have potentially something more, but I cannot get it open. But I feel like it must be important. And he'll wiggle for Ryden to put him down.
Oh,
And then he'll go scurrying over to like some of those sacks around the wall, and he'll throw them aside. You guys can see in the ground, there's like a little clockwork looking chest. It looks like it's welded into the ground.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I don't know if any of you can access this, but I haven't been able to get it open. And also, if you can't, it burns.
It burns. Oh.
Maybe not you, though, as you're a dragon.
can I do a knowledge on it?
I
What's
am
it-
too, but the wrong kind, and I am weak.
Was it like a hot, fiery burn? Or
It's,
like an
one of the zap
electrocution.
zaps.
Oh, I see.
Mm.
And she has her lightning splash cantrip, so she just sort of like lets some lightning crackle at her fingertips. Like this.
She's magic.
Just like that. So you should be able to open it. You harness the storm.
I do. Mm-hmm.
He
But
gestures
opening
at it.
things are not my specialty.
Let's
Right, you have humble servants for that.
Yeah, humble. What's the knowledge to know what this is?
Well,
Arcana?
Knowledge box.
it would be a craft.
Craft.
Oh, I can roll
I'm
a
in.
craft check.
Heck yeah.
Are we still +2?
You guys are still +2. Also, hero point count: Brave Gut 1, Gilgamesh 2, Evelyn 1, Ryden 3.
Good.
Oh,
That's fine.
Yes. I got a 33.
25.
Oh.
Can't rolled better than Brave Gut. Still did worse.
Well, you need that +14 craft.
I have a
So-
+2 to crafting.
You know that this is just a very intricately crafted chest with a built-in trap. You can imagine that if the tumblers are aligned in the wrong way, it's probably connected to some sort of source creating lightning that will zap the person. So if you don't have the proper key, or you could try to disable it with something like thieves' tools, but you would get zapped if you messed it up.
Now, does it seem? It seems like the sort of thing that my chime of Chimble Chambling would open.
Yeah, you would imagine so.
Wonderful.
Dubious
Shall we?
knowledge give anything else about
And
this?
No.
and also the chime's probably nice because I'm assuming the trap might not have the largest range. The range on the chime might be larger than the trap's range. So even if it fails, we might get off scot-free. Chime of opening. Chime container door lock you want to open. I don't know the range on the chime of opening.
I believe that's a good question.
Usually.
I imagine if you can see it and you can be a good distance away.
Yeah. I mean, as far as sound goes, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shall I attempt to open this, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the queen should stand back, and so should Enkidu.
We're fine.
He looks at Enkidu. Yeah, stand back.
And Brave Gut will take the chime, stand a fair distance away from the chest, and say, "In the name of our Queen Evelyn, I do open this lock." Dong.
Oh, on the count
Okay.
of 3, though.
On the
Roll
count of
me-
3. 1, 2, 3, dong.
Roll me a flat check, William, as this is a Powder Pact prototype.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Go to a flat check. It's a 3.
And when you hit the chime, You hear the little mechanisms and clockworks turn and unclick, and the chest seems to pop open partially, but those chimes then just shatter into little bits of metal.
We used them.
Is it supposed to do that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's all gone exactly to plan.
Okay. Sure.
Oh, you are all
This
powerful
must be that
indeed.
wheel that you were thinking of. Or woe, rather.
It
Well,
could have been.
shall I open this chest?
Yes.
Yeah. Do it.
All right. I approach the chest and I pop it open and I steal the riches inside.
Yeah, so inside there is a very odd contraption. It looks kind of like a backpack, but it's got lots of tubes going in and out of it. I need you to roll me a
Tube pack.
craft check, Brave Gut.
I shall. I shall roll you a craft check. Roll. That is a 27.
27. You have heard of these. These are incredibly rare. You haven't actually been able to obtain a blueprint of this yourself. It is like top edge Numerian tech. It looks like it's not maybe the most well-made one of these that you've seen on the market, but this is a steam flight pack. And this is basically, you can wear this special backpack and it will, when you activate it, it will blow out just a ton of water in a stream and it can actually let you fly. So this is
That's
the
so
jetpack.
cool.
It's a jetpack.
Jetpack.
Now, this is not a very well made one. So it gives you a flight speed of 20 feet, but it will run out of water in 1d6 rounds every
And
time that
any-
you. And it takes 5 minutes to refill with water, and it's heavy and sloshing. And you can imagine this is already full of water.
Can
All right.
any liquid be used?
No.
No,
I don't like it.
that would depend on the situation, and we would have to roll some dice.
We just need to purchase a decanter of endless water. That's all.
Wow,
Yep.
that's, look at that.
That's it.
Or that, I guess.
Oh my
Is this a
gosh.
real item or just a fun fake one?
This is a brand new item from the newly released Guns and Gears.
Oh, wonderful.
It's so
Not even
cool.
in Foundry yet, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not in Foundry quite yet.
I'm making.
Because I haven't been updated. I'm going
Uh,
through some changes.
Yes, Gilgamesh is getting new and improved official inventor status soon.
So what's the fly speed?
20 feet.
Okay. Well, this looks very interesting. Hey everyone, I can
Yeah.
fly.
I'm proud
Unless
of
somebody
you.
else would
That?
like to, but I'll take it. So yeah,
No.
I can fly. Look, I don't think it would work on someone as large as Ryden or Evelyn.
They are quite
Oh.
large.
Yes, I think
Raiden
it's
like
really.
pats his stomach.
I know. Evelyn's like,
I think we're
Look,
fairly
Brave Gut's a
light.
tiny little rat man.
Does this please you, my
Evelyn's
queen?
like extremely small elf. And she's like, oh, okay.
I thought it would be more than just a backpack. I'm so sorry.
No, it's good. It's good. Tell him it's good.
Oh, this is wonderful, Snom. This is a great boon to my servants.
Oh, thank you.
Servants. What?
Yeah, we're her humble servants, Gilgamesh.
I lean over to Gilgamesh and I say, "It's a bit. We're doing a bit.
I don't do
Don't worry
improv.
about it. Just pretend."
Mitch is, or Gilgamesh is their friend.
Oh, good. The humble pilot, it seems.
Yes.
Now, do you wish to leave through my roof again, or will we be taking the stairs? If we're taking the stairs, I must make it less dangerous for you, as I have laid many traps.
Before we
Oh,
move on, is there anything else in the room that we could search through, or is everything else pretty much just obviously Snom's food and supplies?
Yeah, everything else looks like pretty mundane supplies for the most part.
the stairs, I think.
Haha, not for me, you plebeians! And I fly through the opening in the roof.
Oh, there goes Brave Gut.
Roll me a d6, Brave Gut.
How many rounds will I need to get to the other tower?
To get to the other tower, you would probably need more than 6.
Okay, dang.
But if we go with my idea, you can go further.
No, it's all right. I'll start pouring all of my potions in there to get half a round of extra D6. I get 4 rounds.
Very nice. Yeah,
So you can get me to the ground at least.
You can get down to the ground, and
All right, I'm on the ground.
we'll say like you're pretty proficient at techie stuff, so we'll say you'll use 1 round of it. You can kind of like you can loop yourself out, free fall, and kind of catch your landing just before you hit the ground.
Cool. So I got
Majestic.
3 left.
3 rounds left.
All right. Well, I'll be waiting for you when you plebeians get to the bottom of the staircase.
Okay. So Snom leads you guys down the stairs. He is very proficient like crafting. You see him pick up all these very technological looking traps, and he rips off paneling from the side and pulls out like some tools and bolts from his pocket, makes a little bridge on the gap that Enkidu made on the stairs, and get you guys down there a few minutes later.
Meanwhile, down at the bottom of the tower, Brave Gut is being attacked by hundreds of skeletons, and he says, it's a raid by the Bones Brigade! No!
They all disappear by the time we get
Bones
there.
Brigade! They're here raiding me! I don't like
Speaking of
this.
skeletons, you do, Brave Gut, when you drop down, you see quite a few skeletons around, but these skeletons are dressed in a very odd attire that hasn't really been affected by the wear of time like the actual flesh and bodies have been. It looks kind of like plate mail, but it's not rusting. It's got some sort of padding over it, and some sort of like device that looks like it's bulging out the back of it.
Oh,
Some
can
sort
I
of metal
have another
orb-like
jetpack?
device. No
Can I-
jetpack.
Yeah, can I? So can I start getting the armor off the skeleton?
Yeah, and go ahead and roll
hope
me
they
a
don't come
craft
to
check
life.
as you're doing that.
Okay. We're still affirmated +2.
And you are.
That's a 25 craft.
25. Yeah, you have no idea what this is. You have never seen anything like this or remotely
Well, I've
close
never
to
seen
it.
anything like it. I've
But
never
you
seen
did get
anything
the
like it
get the
in my
armor
life.
off. This is like a medium-sized creature, so it's a bit big for you. But it's
With
surprisingly not heavy. Like this is not heavy like plate mail. It's a bit heavy for you since it's so large, but you can haul it around no problem.
And you said there was something strange on the back. Is that part of the armor?
Yeah, it looks like it's embedded into the armor. It's some sort of orb that looks like it's kind of attached to it by these metal wires to the back of the armor. And it's just like this kind of like woven metal sphere. Like there's bands of metal woven together to make it like an orb.
Oh, interesting. And is it just the one set, or are there other skeletons with similar garb?
There's other skeletons. There's quite a few of these around. You see maybe like a good 5 to 10 around the general vicinity.
Interesting. And we should take them all. But we probably can't carry that all around. 5 to 10 suits of full plate.
You
Ooh,
do
yeah,
have
too heavy.
guild bags. You can send things back through.
Oh, can I just chuck them all in?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
know
you
what?
can't
If
you
there's
can't
10
retrieve them again, but you can like send them back to headquarters.
Yeah, if there's 10, I'll throw 5 of them into a bag because maybe the Foresight Faction will like the rest. I don't need to co-opt all this armor.
Yeah, you guys get down the stairs. You see Brave Gut salvaging
Grave robbing.
some gear off these skeletons.
Oh.
Oh,
found
you're
some
gonna
fun
make them
things.
less effective for later.
Oh, good point. Look, there's still 5 that have armor on. If you'd like to resurrect those, maybe. But if they come to life and attack us, I think I'm doing us a favor.
Yeah.
I think we could leave these ones anyway, the armored ones, and then Evelyn has an army.
Well, look,
But
I've
Your
already
Highness,
I've sent 5 suits back to headquarters already. I'm not sure if you two would like the other 5 suits.
Oh, well, we'll take them. But Evelyn, do you want to keep them on?
Can we get them on the way out?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's up to you. I'll call this your part of the salvage, but we've done an equitable split.
It's all right. We can take them now, I guess.
Just throw them in a bag.
Oh, I can do it if you would prefer.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Very good. Okay, yeah, so you guys continue salvaging these, send them back. Now, Evelyn, your blessing is increased to moderate, so you're also getting some bonus consumables after the session. And then Gilgamesh, you've been blessed by Wombat Fuzz, by Callistria. So you're going to do some bonus damage to flat-footed creatures.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys are out here. You're out of the tower. You can see that there's kind of like, it goes down almost like kind of a semi-steep hill down below to the gate. You guys are basically standing on top of the gate right now between the two towers. So what are you guys doing next? Snom has followed you down.
Snom,
Yes.
if we go across here, we'll get to the other tower?
I only answer to you, my queen. Is this what you wish to know?
Yes, bitch. God.
Gilgamesh.
Oh, I'm sorry to have upset the pilot. Yes, the other tower is just over there. And if you wish to open the gate, then you wish to speak to the resident there. Though I should likely not accompany you if you wish him to be agreeable.
That's
Oh,
fine.
is he not also a follower?
We have been at war for generations.
I see.
How long have you lived in this tower?
That sounds like an inefficient war.
2 years?
How many generations would that be? Or do you mean just in general, your people and these mechanical people?
Yes, generalizations.
Okay.
Am I using that properly?
So hey everybody. So there's an episode of Doctor Who where they've been at war for generations, but it's really only been about a month because they're clones. Maybe they're clones here. Maybe Snom is a clone of himself.
I mean, if you want, we
Sure.
could finish the war.
Oh, if you would destroy him, I would be most grateful.
Well, we could sell you weapons.
Now
finish
hold
the
on a
chapter.
second.
See what we can do. Right?
Why don't we go and let's go and confront this strange hunk of metal. Maybe he's oh wait, is Snom still here? Oh, I'm sure he's terrible. Oh, what a bad hunk of metal. Oh, rubble.
We'll just we'll defend the queen and her honor and definitely scrap the metal.
Yeah.
But
We'll bring you back his head. We'll lay siege to the tower and bring back his head.
That would be most excellent, but only if it pleases the queen. I do not want to get you interfering in my squabbles.
Oh, it pleases me, yes.
It pleases her. See, we're fine.
Oh, thank you, your majesty. Best of luck then, and if you need me, I'll be at my tower.
Oh, Snom,
Yes,
is Iso going to have another staircase full of traps?
I don't believe so. This one is very dim.
Okay, thank you.
He nods, and then goes
Farewell.
scurrying back to the tower. There's a bell at the bottom of my tower if you wish to beckon for me.
Oh, okay, thank you.
yeah,
Okay.
Highness.
Well,
Shall we?
I think we shall.
Let's do this.
Raiden's gonna hop on Kona. What? Gilgamesh, will you stay in the back? Well, actually, no. Will you charge forward through the door?
Let's do this.
Sorry, just quickly. Now that Snom's gone, are we actually going to go and fight this mechanical?
Well,
No.
no,
we're
we're
going
gonna
and
talk to
talking,
him
right?
rationally, but
Yeah,
but
wonderful.
hear me out. If Gilgamesh, Enkidu goes first and something blows up, Enkidu
Also,
can take it.
Enkidu himself is a hunk of metal, as
Right.
the kobold would put it. So I'm sure they'll
So-
get along swimmingly.
Exactly.
They'll be able to like go, oh, look at my gyroscopes, and the other one will be like, oh, what a great gyroscope! I've got
Exactly.
3.
They'll compare parts. It'll be a whole thing. So
Is that how it works,
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh? Is that how it usually goes?
yeah.
So it sounds to me that the queen wants to send a light someone who looks like the people that we're going to, in hopes that we can infiltrate and then take advantage of their resources?
Yes. It's like colonialism.
All right, I'm
Actually,
into
kind
it.
of maybe. No, not really. Colonialism would just be me going in and killing him. So that's different.
There's
Talk
difference. Yeah.
rationally first.
Yeah, don't worry. Let's go.
All right.
Hey,
yeah.
Enkidu?
And
You
Keto
know,
doesn't talk.
Keto can't talk.
What-
That's weird.
I don't know how these contraptions work. It's metal. I
It's
specialize in animals, and he gestures to Kona.
okay. Just don't. That's weird. Oh god, that's so weird.
Why is
Ugh.
that weird?
Because it's like, do you talk to trees?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Why wouldn't you talk to a tree?
Could you?
All right,
next
I'm kicking the door.
Mitch, could you get an addition to Enkidu so he sounds like C-3PO?
Oh yeah. I can. I have like a little button thing, so I can connect it so that we can.
Yeah.
I
Bleeps
think.
and bloops.
Yeah. Can I just use Arnold Schwarzenegger, like cuts of Arnold Schwarzenegger and Predator? I think that's more appropriate, and then hopefully we don't get banned.
I think
Oh,
it's
that's
enough.
hilarious.
All right,
So-
let's go in.
So Gilgamesh is busting the door.
Yeah, kicking in and like, Gilgamesh has a gun ready to go in his whip.
Gilgamesh has a gun.
Yeah, there's a gun on Enkidu's shoulder.
Very good. Okay, yeah. So you kick this door open, and once that door, it's pretty flimsy. The whole tower creaks, in fact, and the door crashes into the ground. And behind it, you see this creature construction here. It looks like this construct that's completely made of metal. Looks, kind of similar to the same family as Enkidu. But you see some lights behind this visor here. And as the door crashes down, it kind of jumps and its arm turns into this sword that's just etched with a whole bunch of different runes. And then when it sees all of you, and it sees Enkidu particularly, it shifts its arm back into just a big metal arm. Oh, hail!
Travelers, what can I do for you?
Oh god, your voice modulator. I do not like that. No.
What's wrong with my voice?
It's you want me to fix that? It's a little high.
You will do
Nothing of the sort to my voice.
Can we curse on this channel? I forget.
yeah, moderately.
Beat boot, motherfucker.
Whoa, hey!
Oh, Gilgamesh.
Are we doing this?
Oh no, okay.
Are we
I'm
doing
sorry.
what?
Nothing. How are
No.
you doing, fellow robot?
Oh.
Everybody in the back.
I
Yeah.
don't understand.
What a robot is.
What?
I don't understand what.
What a robot is.
What a robot is?
Yes.
The next evolution of humanity, when they're gone, dead, robots will be left and taking care of what's left of the planet.
Oh, where is one of those?
You
Starts looking
and
around the room.
this thing that I inhabit.
I am.
Zisos, a grand adventurer like yourself.
A grand
Oh.
adventurer like us. He's just
Yes.
like us, Gilgamesh.
How many people have you
See
killed
so.
if you're a grand adventurer?
I have slain many in the past.
Past wars. Much death that weighs down.
In my heart.
Was
I see.
was it the fellows out here?
The
The ones
the
that you
dragon.
killed?
Where? Oh, perhaps.
It looks like a dragon.
Evelyn, are you wearing your the necklace that the kobold gave you?
Absolutely.
Oh, wait.
It's a cloak
You
now, I
there.
think, though.
Yeah, so you're wearing it in the cloak form.
Yeah.
He goes stepping up to you. He's very large. He's about as big as Enkidu. Comes walking towards you with big, heavy footsteps. And is gonna gently reach out a hand to your cloak, Evelyn. And he's gonna just gently grab it and look at it. This is very familiar.
Oh, point a gun
I
in his
believe
head.
This
Mm-mm.
it doesn't even react. I believe that this belonged to me once.
Or to someone I cared about.
Well, isn't that ironic? It was gifted to me by someone who admired me greatly.
Wait,
It's
I recall
Sweet
it was
Dragon.
stolen by me from a fearsome
Dragon.
Oh my.
There ain't nothing
Sounds
fearsome in this tower.
terrifying.
There is a dragon. A Snom, I believe, is what it calls itself.
Oh my god.
I
All right.
see.
And we have stolen it back from the beast.
We had
Yes,
a
we
battle.
conquered the beast
Yeah.
and took this treasure.
Because we always slay it.
Oh, you return this?
It's for me.
Oh, well, you see, it has found a new place where it wishes to reside.
Wait,
It's just a cape, right? It's
are
not-
you?
Devara.
And
Yes!
it puts a hand gently on your cheek.
Oh, is it cold or warm?
It's very cold, like cold metal.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Devara, my dear, I'm.
So very happy that this has been returned to you.
Do you two know each other? Are you married?
Oh,
Not married.
no.
Friends?
You
Sorry.
see,
What were we speaking about?
I love your cloak. What a lovely, finely made cloak. My name is Zisos.
Hello, Zizos.
Can I go into your brain and fix some things? It seems like you have some memory problems.
You will do no such thing.
Thing mind mage.
Oh god.
Okay. Sorry,
I'm
Zizos,
uncomfortable.
just a quick side huddle. If you'll excuse us for one moment.
Also,
as
you guys
convinced
all
for
notice
yourself-
as you're all discussing, you see there is another chest, much like the one in the top of the tower. Just at the back of the room here, there's stairs leading up. It looks very much like the last spire. But also notice at the back of the room by the chest, there's a very large lever.
Oh, I want to pull that lever.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard not to.
Hey, so side huddle, everybody.
Yeah.
What's the plan here? Are we going to try and trick this soul of a lost adventurer trapped in armor, or are we going to fight him? What do you want to? What's the go?
It doesn't seem right to fight him. It's
No, he seems
kind
like a
of-
nice, confused man.
Yeah.
If
I
Oh,
think we
I
could just
could-
confuse him.
I could try to daze him.
Well, I think he's already at that point. What if we
Yes.
just like send him up his own stairs?
well, if he wants to kill the dragon, maybe we provide each of them the means to kill each other, and then let.
He comes stomping towards your huddle very
Oh, hello.
quickly and
Hi.
slides to a knee with a hand to his chest in a proper bow right in front of Evelyn.
Lady Devara, I'm sorry I'm late for the
Council, what are the orders? I'm very sorry. My mind is not what it used to be, but I serve you, my queen.
Well, first order of business is that we must get through that gate.
Oh, we are storming the gate, of course.
I remember now.
I have the astrological locations still fresh in my mind, though other things slip away. I'm ready to open it at your command.
Do you have anything that you've collected to aid us?
Just my sword, your
Majesty.
All
And
right,
he
then.
turns his arm back into his sword.
Is everyone ready?
Yeah, we're
Perhaps,
good.
Your Majesty, you should ask your soldier if he has found the Starmetal that he was sent to find.
Oh,
Eh.
yes. The Starmetal.
The Starmetal.
The Starmetal.
Hmm.
You mean the
The
precious
Starmetal.
concilium?
Yeah. Probably.
The
course.
anti-magic material, yes.
Yes, of course.
Through the back gateway, there are riches with it. On the faraway planet.
The
What
faraway.
about on this planet?
Hmm?
Behind the
Well-
gate.
There is none of it on this planet, of course, your majesty.
I see.
How do we
But-
get to this distant planet? Do you know the way?
Through the gateway, of course.
Are we going to a different planet? I mean, is it a carbon-based planet? Are we going to have difficulties acclimating to the environment?
I don't understand your word.
Good scientist.
Yes. Could you establish the gateway to the planet with all that star metal?
If we are prepared to
Concilium.
face the defense mechanisms, of course.
Oh,
But
that
defense-
we are.
What,
We have
what
a
do you-
dragon who would
What do you
do
know
it.
of the defense mechanisms?
Oh, by the gods, I've lost it. It's dangerous. I'm very sorry, Your Majesty, but I am sworn to defend.
You no matter what comes through it.
Even if you die,
Of course, I would give my life for the Queen.
especially if you die. Excellent.
It would be an honor.
What does that lever do?
Oh, that powers the defense mechanism. It won't
you-
activate it fully, but it's the power source.
Could you turn it off?
It is already off, scientist.
Cool.
I thought
Can
your
you-
researchers
We're
were.
supposed to be bright.
Well,
My research
He's bright,
falls.
but he's thorough. Bright and thorough. Sometimes it
Yeah.
comes across as asking too many questions. But as you know, as a brave adventurer, questions are the way to a true power, as they say.
Phenomenal
they?
and cosmic, even.
Am I to knight this Isoki before we start, Your Majesty?
Yes.
I'm
yes.
sorry.
Oh, yes.
Yes,
Knight me.
yes.
Knight me, baby.
Yes?
Yes. Yeah. Let him knight me. That'll be cool.
Are you certain?
Yes.
Yes.
Very well. What is your name, Isoki?
My name is Brave Gut Grim Kitchen.
Brave Gut Grim Kitchen, an odd name. Please, kneel.
It seemed unnecessarily judgy, but yes, I shall. I kneel.
Sir Brave Gut Grim Kitchen, by the order of the Guardians of Essos, I
We hereby knight you in service of our queen, Devara.
All right.
and
just making
he
notes
touches his
myself.
arm sword on either side of your shoulder.
What order of knights did I just join?
The Guardians of Essos.
How do I spell that?
ESOS.
And I'm in service of Queen
Devara.
Devara. All right, I'm a knight, babies. You fools, you missed out.
I'm a queen.
Oh no, he thinks you're a queen, but I'm really a knight.
So we've got Sir Bravegut now?
Yes, I am Sir Bravegut.
That is how you are to address.
Of course.
Right.
If whoever's behind the desk of this stream, if you could please adjust my name accordingly. Just down here, I would like you to fix that for me.
I think that takes a bit of people.
I would like it fixed live right now, and we will
Would
not
you?
move on until
Yeah,
it's been fixed.
the story will be paused until
Braveguts a
it
little
happens.
demanding.
Sir
Another
Elian,
step-
why have you
no
traded
more
your
steps will
war
be
steed for a
taken.
fox?
What?
Why
Sir
have you
who?
traded your Sir Elian? Why have you traded your war steed for a fox?
This is not a hunting mission. It seems absurd.
Oh, wait. Ooh, you don't know how strong this fox is.
Foxes are not strong. Don't be silly at a time like this.
He gestures to the size of Kona. This is a really big fox, though.
Yes, and its
Look
teeth
at
are
this
still
thing.
frail and small.
Yeah, it looks
That's
small,
a little bit
right?
harsh.
Pretty small. It's a small little thing.
No, that seems harsh. He's really good in battle.
I
why I
apologize, Your
traded.
Majesty. I'm not sure why Sir Elian insists on bringing pets to the war.
Sir Elian has a plan.
I wish that we could just get on with this.
Well, how about the
Yes.
chest? Can you open the chest, person?
Looks over to the chest. That would be your job.
Scientist.
Nah, it's not.
I'll open the chest. As the newly appointed knight in service of Queen Devara, I will open the chest. Sir Bravegut will open the chest.
An honorable knight indeed.
Yes. And not a knight with a bloody fox either. Isn't that right, Zizos? Bloody fox knights. All
That
right.
hurts.
So I'd like
That
to-
hurts Bravegut.
Do you have some tools to open this with?
I believe I do. I have thieves' tools. Ball. I'm feeling good.
Very good. I believe you do have your special Powder Pact tool as well. Is that right?
Do I?
You have your
What's my
quick
special-
fix-it.
Oh.
It can be used to make a thievery check. And it makes it a free action at a +4 bonus to the roll.
I will add a +4. We're not affirmated, are we? Oh no, we are. I'll add a +6.
Sure are. Okay, +6. Go ahead and roll it up.
That is a 33.
Bam.
Wow.
These
We're
DCs
doing
were so
big.
hard, and you guys just
I've got a
crushed both of
+17
them.
right now, so yeah.
Yeah, so inside of it, there is this odd device
Thank you.
that has like a clamp that looks like it's made to fit around a neck. Go ahead and roll me a craft on this one, Brave Gut.
Sorry, who should roll that?
Sir Brave Gut.
Yeah, thank you. All right, I roll craft. That's a 34.
34. My goodness, you're just rolling hot tonight.
I can't be stopped. Just wait till we get into combat and I'll roll all my 2s.
Yeah, that's where it's gonna happen.
So this is another very rare piece of Numerian technology that you have not seen very often. This one looks fully functional. This is not the most pleasant device, but it is very functional if you're looking to have a heightened performance with any sort of physical activity. This is an electromuscular stimulator. This clamps around your neck, and it is placed, the device really sits at the back of your neck, and it will inject electrical pulses into your body that makes your muscles function quicker, faster, stronger. Basically, mechanically, you can use this and it will give you the quickened condition.
For how long? Forever? Forever and ever? I'm always quick.
That is a good question. Let me.
I think I've answered it.
confirm
Always
the
quick.
time
My
on
God.
that.
Always.
Always quick.
Yeah. Quicken everything.
Let's see. Electro. So it's 2 actions to activate, and it lasts for a minute. Oh, actually, you
Okay.
have to roll a craft check to activate it.
What's
If
the
you get a
DC?
critical success, the DC of it is based on your level. It'll scale up with you. So as of right now, it's a DC 20. You get a critical success, you're quickened for a minute, and you can use that extra action only to stride or strike. If you succeed, same effect, but you start taking 3 persistent electrical damage. If you fail, you're only quickened for 2 rounds, and you take the persistent damage. And if you critically fail, then you don't get any bonus, and you just take 2d6 electrical damage and 3 persistent electrical damage.
Jeez.
Yikes.
Cool.
It's so cool though.
Do it.
All right, so that's I get a minute quickened on a crit success. I get a minute plus 3 persistent damage on just a success.
Mm-hmm.
2 rounds on a fail.
Yep, and I'll put this and the jetpack in the items list for you on the break.
Yeah, brilliant. All right. Does anyone mind if I keep that? Because I found it and I want it.
Have it. You opened it.
I found a beautiful necklace in here. That's all it is. A wonderful, beautiful necklace.
What
look
jewelry
beautiful.
was that?
Yes. It's
So Brave
best
Gut.
necklace. Yep.
That looks dangerous, Sir Brave.
Be careful.
That feels good.
I'm worried. It's
I'm fine.
All right.
Now that we have
he
plundered
says
the
it's fine.
tower, are we ready to siege the gate?
Let's do
Queen.
this.
Yes, I shall follow you in.
I will protect you with my life, my queen. And he
Thank you.
salutes with a fist to his chest. Then he goes running over. He grabs that very large lever. He looks super strong. He yanks it, and you guys hear this loud whirring sound from outside. And then he's just going to go running out the tower, down towards the gate. And with that, let's go ahead. This feels like a good time for a break. So, chat, we're going to put up our second poll during the break, so keep an eye out for it. We'll put it about like 5 minutes into the break. We'll put it up. Who do you guys think deserves extra renown so far this session? We have Brave Gut and Gilgamesh with the Powder Pact, or we've got Evelyn and Ryden with the Foresight Faction. So keep an
Queen
eye out for that.
Evelyn.
Stick around, vote, and we'll be back in about 15 minutes. So around 9:10, we'll be back. We'll see you in a few, chat.
Bye.
All right, welcome back, fellow geeks. Thanks for giving us a rest. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for voting. I believe that we had the Foresight Faction come up a little bit on top there during break, but they're still a little bit behind. We're going to have one final vote towards the end of the session, so stick around. If you're a Foresight Faction fan, or if you're either fan, just go ahead and make sure that you vote at the end, because the more the merrier. Now, when we last left off, we have our heroes exploring some technological ruins. They made a grand entrance by just crashing through the roof of a tower, stumbling upon a kobold that had trapped up their tower. It was very frightened, but then it was very awestruck with Evelyn, who has this power of a dragon with her. It treated Evelyn as his queen. He helped them get a jetpack, basically, from a chest, and gave them somebody, or told them the location of somebody who would help them basically activate the main gate of these ruins. They then went over to the other tower, found this gentleman the kobold was talking about, who's actually some sort of construct, who seems to have a jumbled memory, thinks Evelyn is his queen, thinks Bravegut is a knight, who is now actually a knight because a knight is
I am canonically a knight. There's no mistake about it.
There is
Evelyn
none.
is a fake queen. Bravegut is a real knight. I've been knighted.
So he is now taking them to power up this gate. He was talking about some defense mechanisms that need to be defended against. And he's leading you guys out to the gate after he just powered up with a lever. Also, you guys got another technological item that basically electrocutes and hastens you up. So you guys have those 2 new items. So let's go ahead and we'll jump over. He goes running down here to this main area of the gate where we're going to actually use the map now. So he leads you over here. You guys can see this just massive, massive gate. And as you get closer to it, it looks like it's very just tech beyond what even the Powder Pact has seen here. There's clockworks, but there's also these mechanisms that look like they're going to probably be lifting the gate open. There's tubes of energy that you can see them kind of sticking out in parts of the ground, but then leading back to the gate. There's also a long tube going down from that tower down the cliffside under the ground to these different pylons here. And he's running over to the first one of these pylons, and he is just going to step up to it. You can see there's like a little console on it, just like a small pad with a bunch of different buttons with runes you guys don't recognize on them. He seems very familiar with them. He goes running up to one of them, starts punching in buttons, and you can see that this pylon has these coils extend from the top of it, and they start bending and twisting in different ways. You can also see it looks like a big spyglass extends out from the top of it. After he pushes buttons, he runs around the pylon, steps up, looks through the spyglass that extended, takes a good look up into the sky.
Yes, I still
Still remember the coordinates, the astrological coordinates. I'm going to line things up. All of you need to be ready to protect the queen, and you, your majesty. I know you are formidable, but make sure you are prepared to defend yourself as well. We will all die for you, but any help in protecting yourself is, of course, also helpful.
Would the queen like to get on in Kidu?
Where will Enkidu go?
Wherever I tell it to go.
I would not like to get on Enkidu.
I see.
Thank you.
Okay. That's fine.
While we're prepping for combat, so I was doing this a little bit off stream during the break, but we didn't get very far, so we'll do it on stream. Bravegut is an alchemist, so I have all manner of alchemical elixirs and potions, which I might want to divvy up between the people, so you can have them on hand yourself. So we were talking a little bit about stuff that other characters might want. Did Evelyn want one of these mist form elixirs, which makes you concealed for 3 rounds as mist starts flowing out of your body?
Yes, please.
Is there an easier way to put that into your inventory? I don't know if there is in Foundry.
I can just write it down.
Inventory.
It's fine. Well, look, why don't you add one to Evelyn's inventory? That way I can track it. So why don't you add a lesser mist form elixir into Evelyn's inventory? Did Ryden want one of these Drakeheart mutagens to up their AC?
Yeah, I'll take one.
All right. A moderate Drakeheart mutagen you can add. So I'm taking these off my consumable lists. I've got other stuff. I have a stone body mutagen for people who want resistance to physical damage. I've got some healing stuff for people who need healing, but I can maybe run around and heal. I think that's all pretty good. I probably won't. I'm not going to bother prepping poison because I don't think we're going to get attacked by things that can get poisoned.
I have time to fix up Enkidu.
That was the other. Yeah, can we?
Yeah.
Fix and
Yeah.
can we like make any craft checks to fix it?
It's gonna take him a while to start activating these. He's gonna start individually activating each of these 4 pylons.
Okay, cool.
It'll probably take about 15 minutes. So you guys have enough for like a short rest. If you guys want to refocus, do any medicine checks or repair checks in your case.
How do I go ahead and use my hit die to heal Enkidu?
So you roll a craft check, and what's your training in craft? Are you expert, master?
Uh,
I think you can only be expert at this point.
yeah, I'm an expert.
So you can either go. This basically works like battle medicine, but for
Okay.
or
Yeah,
it's
and
like
I
treat
have-
wounds.
Yeah, I have quick repair as well.
Oh yeah.
So I'll go
So
ahead.
with quick repair and 15 minutes, you can top him off easily. I'm not even
Okay.
gonna make you roll for it.
Oh, I rolled. Deal with it.
You rolled so good, and you have like 15 more of those if you really want. So
All right, so I'll just
Yep.
top them off.
yep.
Oh yeah, you did it for me, and I like it.
And anybody else doing any sort of preparations while he's activating these pylons?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna load some bombs into my bomb launcher.
Also, Brave Gut, you
Yeah.
have been given a snack from
Oh, I'm gonna eat a
Darkest
snack.
Rabbit. So tell us what snack Brave Gut's gonna add to the preparations.
It's well, as somebody else mentioned, as I think Ian mentioned. I'm gonna make a herbal infusion. It's a drink. It's not like a nice chewy snack. It's just like pulls out a little thing of water and drops a little pouch in it full of strange herbs and spices, and I give that I swirl that around because I am now apparently one of the knights who say tea, and so I say tea, 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 and I drink it.
That is amazing. I love it. Very good. Okay. Is anybody not partaking of this tea?
Is Brave
Everyone,
Gut
would you like some
offering
tea?
it around?
Tea.
What does the tea do?
Well, I'm
You
not
don't
quite
know.
sure yet. It's slightly experimental, but I've been
Oh.
putting some herbs together.
Yeah, he'll.
Don't snort the tea. You drink
God, I
it.
think
It's
I'm
an
ready.
infusion.
Now I'm ready. Whew, God. Oh.
I just double the effect for Mitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Good or bad, double the effect.
So, is Evelyn drinking the tea as well?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah. So, yeah, this tea is lovely. And, you feel a little bit enlightened as you drink this tea. Anybody who has a blessing is going to increase it by a step, which is everybody. So, Brave Gut and Evelyn are going to major blessing of Abadar. And then Gilgamesh and Raiden, you guys are going to moderate on your blessings. So, congratulations on that. Nice one.
Yeah.
And people in the chat, don't worry. Next time I get a treat, it will be an eki voop boing patang or whatever it is that they say after knee. So
Oh, yeah.
that'll be.
but-
I'll be one of those nights later.
well,
Okay.
we still have the one that we don't know what it does yet, so.
Oh
Yeah,
true.
that one has been at an undefined moment.
I'm afraid of that one.
And Evelyn is going to cast Animate Dead and bring in a friend.
Awesome. And if you guys want to do any preparations, like if combat happens to break out, I'll say that you guys are ready to just
If.
call stuff in when it starts. So give you the max duration on it. What kind of undead are you going to call in? What spell level? What kind?
I'm going to use my 3rd level spell. I am deciding really quick between these. Okay. I'm going to bring a mummy brute.
Mommy.
Got it.
Mummy, sorry?
Mommy.
So it is very large. Can you control that?
Yes. Oh, I didn't know he was
Hopefully.
such a big boy.
It is indeed a brute. So what does that look like as she summons this up?
So I feel like these bones scatter in from behind us and they just start like forming together, and then like this like flesh just sort of encompasses around the body, until this giant mummy-looking dude is standing there with big old fists.
Nice. Yeah, it's
Kona
ready
like,
to serve you.
Yeah.
scampers after one of the bones and like tackles it.
Oh,
Cat. And then it
The bone.
flies
Yeah, it flies
away.
into
yeah.
like the blob.
Yeah. You tried, buddy.
And as that summons up, you guys see Zizos. He starts running to another pylon. He gives a bow to the mummy. Ah, Sir Malin.
So good to see you, friends.
It's just a lot of friends here, aren't there?
Okay.
Oh,
and he-
yes. I think I've been here before.
Have you though?
All right.
Yes,
Any other
it
final
is.
preps?
Just have the Drake heart mutagen ready to feed.
Yeah, you can go ahead and apply it.
Maybe if I
Now
can
if I
find
want
the
to-
right window.
Are you doing it on Kona?
Yeah.
Kona's
What's
drinking that Drake
Raiden
heart.
gonna do with the Drake?
There you go. I have added it to Kona.
Wonderful. There you go, Kona.
So he's rearranged these different like coils that all start glowing, and as more and more get lit, they start crackling with lightning, and you see like a triad of electricity form between all of them. A little more like twisted and angled based on the position he's moving them in. He gets to the last one. All right, it should only be a few moments now. Are you all
Ready to steal yourselves and give your life.
for the queen?
Yeah.
I'm doing one more thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm taking out an actual potion, not a piece of food. Braveguard didn't make this one. I'm taking out an actual potion. You see, it's like a little test tube full of a strange silver liquid, and I'm going to drink that. And you'll find out what it does later.
Wonderful.
Everybody.
I love it. Okay. He gets the coils in position, and he gets his hand on the last console. His other arm raises up
For the queen!
and it turns into a
For the
sword.
queen!
And he's
For the
gonna
queen?
smack that last console. Is that where you guys all want to be positioned on the map?
Oh,
Oh,
I'll be
Mm.
positioned
most
where?
probably not.
Let you guys
see.
position yourselves where you want.
I gotta zoom out.
Where
They've
did?
been fleas.
Okay, well, Braveguard's gone. Cool.
No, I'm back.
Let's.
Slowly work my way back.
Well, actually, I want to be on. Oh, no. Be
Mm,
at this side.
Do I have any villain points? I have
Is
one.
this
surely
the-
not.
have
One
Surely
villain
not.
point.
Where are we pointing? Is it this way or?
Yeah, do we know where they're spawning? Did he sort of allude to that?
You have no idea what's gonna happen. He couldn't remember.
Okay.
Oh God!
I'm going
You
to take
guys
the right
did-
side here.
I could have fixed his brain.
I think I'm just gonna. Yeah. I'm.
Do you want to get in the middle? Are you a bit squishy?
Well, I'm afraid they're gonna spawn in the middle.
Oh, interesting.
Kona's gonna be next to his mummy friend.
If not, I already summoned my guy, and I can just like double sprint away.
Yeah. All right. All good. Okay. I think we're weirdly paced. We're all put together in a stupid way. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks fine. I'm just gonna.
All tactical and shit.
Excellent. Okay. He smacks the console. As he does, that one erupts with lightning. And then all of them start to chain together and form these bolts of lightning connecting with each other. They're far above your heads. Each of these are like 15 feet tall, so you're not really close to getting zapped or anything by any means. But as the lightning starts to connect, you can see that these tubes that are leading towards the gate, the lightning starts to travel over there, and this golden kind of star pattern on the gate starts to glow blue. And shortly after that happens, you guys can see all of these corpses around on the ground with these kind of sphere things that you left. And you guys, I think you salvaged up top. You didn't salvage all of them down below, right?
Didn't salvage what?
Yeah, we just got the 10.
Just the 10 up
Yeah.
top. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, some of these that have those spheres on their back with the equipment, those start to electrify as well. And as they do, you guys can see some of these corpses start to animate and stand up.
Should have got the rest of that armor. Didn't even
And
think
then
to look for armor down here.
you see clawed hands start pulling out from the dirt. Some of them unbury themselves. Let's go ahead and add these to the map.
Nah, I wouldn't do that.
You guys can see them popping up all around you. And then Evelyn, you have an undead in the presence of this when it goes off, which has a special effect. The next attack that your undead makes is going to automatically be a critical success.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
It starts
That's
to like
good.
electrify, and this energy in the air seems to empower it a little bit. And
So,
it seems like
question.
juiced and ready to go.
If he was final sacrificed, would that be a critical?
That would be
success?
his own physical attacks.
Dang it.
But
Okay.
what if? Anyway,
What if anyway? That would be pretty crazy. There may be an extra effect. I'll roll flat check and see if there's an extra effect on the final sacrifice when it comes time.
If the mummy does a final sacrifice and I give it my owl bear claw so that the critical hit that it automatically gets is also
My
a critical
final-
specialization, does it kill
Yeah.
everybody? Does everybody just die? Do we win? I think we win. All right, let's
Well,
do that.
It does
Hey,
something.
great.
All right, I am starting the combat encounter here. So let's see. I've got,
Chunky
These
not on
guys.
our side, so
I believe,
No, why?
I think
we're
everybody
not
is
gonna
added
start
in there now.
affirmated. Oh, I have to roll at disadvantage, huh?
Oh,
That you do because you got a bug in your eye and it's still really bothering you. Okay, I have you guys added to the combat tracker. So go ahead and add your initiative.
There are things I love
we
less. Here, I'm just gonna roll one more.
Ooh, who got the nat 20? Was that Evelyn?
No. Enkidu.
No? Oh, Enkidu. Okay. The Gilgamesh, I'm just gonna put you at the top then automatically.
Go.
Okay, my initiative's a 13. That was the lower one.
Okay.
So I think what's already in there.
There we go.
Wait, where did they all spawn? Oh, they're all on the outside.
All around us.
All
That's a
around.
lot. That's a lot
Yeah.
of them.
Now you see that like they stand up. Some of them have this weird armor, and we'll show some art. These skeletons, as they start to animate, their skulls seem like this kind of material that kind of partially goes over it. It looks a bit strange, not like your typical skeleton that you've seen.
Is
That's
it
what
anything
looks
like Brave Gut
hello.
skeleton?
Oh, it's me. I'm a skeleton.
No, definitely not a rat skeleton.
Hmm.
And then you also see some that rise up with big, long, kind of whippy tongues, think kind of venom style tongues.
Oh,
Okay.
That are
Multiple
wearing
tongues.
some strange attire. They're not wearing like the heavy looking armor, but they're wearing clothes that don't seem like they fit what you typically see around Galarion.
They seem to be spawning in pairs, so each pair has a tongue sticker and an armored guy.
No.
It's a party.
Okay,
You should be careful.
so we have Gilgamesh, Ziso, Evelyn, the Undead, Brave Gut, and Raiden is our initiative order. So, Gilgamesh, go ahead and start us off.
Gilgamesh. All right, let's do this. I got a small little thing, so do 20 things of movement, and then 20 things of movement, and then 20 things of movement.
This is a
and-
very large platform for
I know.
Gilgamesh.
I'm like, oh god, damn it.
Oh yeah, then you get a moving Kidu for free because your new feet, huh?
I know, right?
That's so
It's
good.
dope as hell. So yeah, I will put him right there, and that's the end of my turn.
Hey, Gilgamesh and Enkidu get in position, and it is now Ziso's turn.
We're powered tops. Whoop whoop.
So he has his sword ready, and he looks around at everything spawning. Ah, that's right. I recall.
The foul undead.
Stay back, beasts! And he raises up his other arm, and it starts glowing, and this like spectral energy shield forms on his arm, and he kind of just points the sword at one threateningly, and that is his turn. Evelyn, you're up.
A
Are you
threat to death?
sustaining your undead?
Am I doing what with my undead?
Are you going to sustain your undead?
Yes,
who
that's
needs
one
it?
action.
Excellent.
And that gives him an action. So there is something I saw in here that says that he is permanently slowed 1. So does that affect his movement, or is it just the reactions?
So that means that he has 1 less action, but this is interesting. So basically what this means in terms of summoning, you can never give him 3 actions. He'll just cap it.
Okay, so he just does 2 things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then, all right, sorry, had to figure that out, and I'm trying to find where his, okay, and he's 25 feet. Okay, that makes sense. So this guy is going to move, well, it's not very far. He's gonna move like here. I'm just gonna have him start going that way. And, oh, he can move twice, right?
That he can.
Okay. So he's gonna go there and wait, and I am going to cast. Am I 30 feet away from this guy?
Yes, I believe so.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm 35.
5 feet away. Mhm.
Oh, I made these things. I don't know how I did that.
That's okay. You're reading for
Sorry.
it.
I well, you see, I'm out of range for the rest of my stuff, so I think I'm just gonna move myself like into the middle over here by Kona, and that'll be it.
Okay, excellent. That is Evelyn's turn. That makes it the undead's turn. So, all of these skeletal-looking creatures with the armor, they all bend down and they start digging into the ground, and you see them pulling up buried equipment. They all take out bandoliers and wrap them around their chests. And you see like a number of weird devices on them. And then they all pull up what appears to be some sort of firearm. And now your characters have not seen many firearms. They exist, but they're pretty rare. But the ones you've seen, this is sleek and just extremely fancy looking. You haven't seen anything like this before. And they raise them up and they start aiming them at you. And that's it for the skeletons. These other undead don't bother so much. They go running forward. And they leap through the air. These things jump so high. One goes landing on Enkidu's chest and starts trying to attack him.
Oh boy.
Oh, stop that. Not
That's
G.
Going to be a 32.
Yeah, that'll crit.
Okay.
Really? What's only 22? I see. What a dumb pile of bones.
That's not the critical damage. Ignore that. Going to be 20 damage to Enkidu.
All right.
He's immune to all of their fortitude-based stuff.
Yeah.
So that's that one's turn. This one is also going to come running over and leap on Enkidu.
No, Enkidu. I just
Oh
got
my goodness,
him.
I
Oh
rolled
my
19s.
I'm
back to
going
back.
home. I'm going home. We're done.
Gods are rolling rude tonight.
I'm
22 damage on that one.
I'm going home.
So these
Wow.
things, they look practiced at tearing machinery apart. Like they're just
Holy
on and they're
hell.
ripping out bolts and wires and metal. This
Okay.
one here completely doesn't care about the mummy. It's just going to go running past, and it's going to go leaping through the air. It's going to land right in front of Evelyn.
Oh,
Yeah, that had to be 3 moves. Get out of here.
Doing that.
This one is going to leap in front of Brave Gut. This one is going to try to attack Ziso.
I took all your good rolls, so if you roll above a 5, I'm coming after you.
Okay, a 24 is going to miss Ziso. He puts his shield up and deflects this thing trying to leap on him. And then this
And he
one
gets a
is
counterattack.
going to...
Free counterattack.
Not quite yet. This one lands close to Raiden. Man, this is a very large map. Okay,
yeah.
Yes.
that is it for the undead. Brave Gut, you're up.
All right, so I wanted to get some like big splash damage things going on, but I don't think I can because like they just haven't paired together very well. So I'll save my bombs. Okay, well the first thing Braveguard's going to do, give it against this person right in front of me, is Braveguard is just going to lean his head back and a big blast of cold ice flies out of his mouth.
Cold
in a 15-foot
ice.
cone.
Very nice.
And let me just check how this works. It's just, I mean, he takes a basic reflex save.
Okay, basic reflex save. Yep, let's make it. That's a 15.
So that's against my class DC, I'm assuming.
Uh-huh.
So he'll fail. So he's going to
Okay.
take 4d6 cold damage.
Very nice. Go ahead and roll that up.
Yep, I'll just roll 4d6. Oh, it's only 10. That's 10
Okay.
cold damage.
Now, I believe you guys as Powder Pact, if you are you guys the ones who boost damage? I don't
Yeah.
recall.
But if they're
Yeah.
flat-footed, I thought. Well,
Well,
that was
I'm
our
talking about with
major
your
boon.
hero points. Let's see. Here.
Oh,
So we can reroll attacks. I'm not sure if we can reroll damage.
Powder Pact.
but what if we could?
Yeah, so you can either re-roll taking plus, or if you spend 2 hero points, you can increase the damage roll by 50%. So keep that in mind throughout the evening.
Cool. Not worth my stuff right now.
Okay.
And annoyingly, I can't use that again for another 4 rounds.
Okay.
So that's probably it for the combat.
Yeah, this thing gets a little bit chilly. Limbs start to freeze. It hisses at you.
Well, that was my first action. My second action, I'm going to take out my classic, world-famous dried beef jerky with strange herbs attached, and just, and again, Bravegut bites in, pulls his mouth back, opens it up, but his teeth stay there and just grow as he bites a huge chunk out of this jerky, and I'll use up one of my bestial mutagens.
Wonderful.
So with that, I'm then going to use my third action to just attack the guy who's next to me.
Okay.
So I'll roll. Well, I'm going to try and bite him, I believe.
Yep.
So let's roll that. We affirmated right now? I feel like we are.
You guys
even
are
out.
affirmated. Yep.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I feel affirmated.
So let's roll that. Oh, a 3! That's still a 19. Does it hit?
A 19 does hit.
Nice. All right, I'll roll for damage. Oh, you see that 2 and a 1 on 2? Yeah, I got a 6 on 2d8 plus 3.
Okay.
Horrendous.
So that's a total of 16 damages. Yeah. You bite into him. It looks, pretty rough, but it's still hanging in there and it looks hungry.
What terrible damage rolls. They were abysmal. But there we are.
That's rough.
And so that's Bravegut's turn. That's all 3 actions.
All right, Raiden, you're up.
Oh, I'm gonna save a shenanigan because I feel like you're gonna throw something bigger at us. So, we're gonna act together.
Okay.
Raiden is going to use Boost Eidolon for that act together. Kona is gonna look like he bulks up even more under the bestial mutagen that he's got on him already.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Kona gets kind of
see.
scaly with that Dracart.
Yeah.
mutagen.
Kona
Yeah,
looks
really
a little like orange scaly and now a little bulkier. So he's gonna do that. He just kind of flicks his hand toward Kona, sees this dude back here, so he's just gonna no, don't like it. And then Kona is going to step up and he's gonna take a hit or swing at this thing in front of Evelyn here
Excellent.
with a, I guess it doesn't matter. We'll go claw.
Okay.
We are affirmated, so
That you are.
2 and... How about
Oh no!
I nat 1?
Would Powder Pact like to let
Yeah, I'll
Kona
use a hero
re-roll
point to
that?
re-roll that.
Yeah.
Do it better next time.
Kona! Raiden's yelling from the back, too. All
Kona's
right.
not used to being scaly.
That's probably what it is.
Oh no! The back-to-back nat ones.
All right, yeah, he
I'd
just.
like my hero point back, please.
Yeah.
What if we use our 11?
You could do that.
11.
You can only re-roll one dice per roll, but you could replace it if you want to.
What is your bonus?
It's a 17.
Yeah, take the 11.
Okay.
Okay, so
we're
that's
gonna
a
make that a 28.
28 is going to crit.
Nice.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Eat them.
That one to a crit. Good use of an 11, I'd say.
We're gonna
Oh,
do.
good damage.
Hold on. There's more damage than that though because he's empowered now. It's increases 2 per damage die. Add another 4 to that.
Is that multiplied on the crit already?
Nope.
No,
So
that'd
add
be
another
8.
8.
Tell
to
me
that.
how Kona tears this gap.
Oh man, so
Where the
Kona, after doing one swipe and like almost, faltering it, and then Brave Gut, Raiden, and Evelyn all yelling at him.
You stupid wolf, do better.
He like rises up and his claw just rakes down the front of the skeleton, like pops the jaw, breaks all of the ribs going down.
And as you do that, and as it tears this ghast open, its eyes become, they glow red for a moment, and they turn kind of cubic and pixelated. And you see this swarm of what appears to be these little bugs come flying out of its chest, and those bugs just start flying everywhere. They're not really like bothering anybody. They're kind of like flies, just swarming around everybody. And as they get close to everybody's face, you guys can see these bugs look like they're actually like little metallic bugs.
What are these?
These are the little metal scarabs that are animating the dead. Maybe, I don't know what.
Are they gonna eat us?
Yep.
Okay. Great. That's right.
Okay, Raiden is done. At the end of the round, you guys off in the distance towards the northwest, you hear this loud echoing bang. And then you see just this black blood explode from the back of this ghast. And you guys can see up on the northwest tower, this little pink figure with some smoke rising up.
Like a mushroom cloud?
No, it looks like smoke from a firearm.
Ah, okay, cool.
That gas is going to take 5
I want to
damage.
be the first one who makes those
Wait, is
types of
that on the
weapons.
map or no?
Yeah, it's off the map. It's like way far away off in the northwest tower.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, you can make out your little kobold friend up there.
Yeah, Snom's helping out.
Okay, Gilgamesh, you're up.
Overdrive.
Okay, go ahead and make me your craft check for overdrive.
Pew, 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 pew.
What does overdrive do?
Makes his construct and his equipment start like whirring with gears and get like over stimulated and more powerful.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Don't let it explode.
That's a critical success.
Oh, hell
Nice, you
yeah.
heal to full.
All of our strikes deal an additional damage equal to your intelligence for 1 minute.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And that
That's
is
our.
just Enkidu and Gilgamesh to clarify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
not- Unless. Yeah, and I'm gonna whip it, and I'm gonna whip it good.
Oh yeah, please do.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. All right, this person in front of me. Whip it.
Oh, nice.
28's gonna crit.
Nice. These guys are weak and dumb.
Don't say that.
There's no way
And
we
then
lose.
a plus more to that. Let's see, my
Plus
int
more, plus more.
plus 8 to that damage.
Okay, plus 8, so that's 22. Okay. It looks like it drops off Enkidu. It looks like it's on its last leg.
Yeah, I like grab it by his neck and yank it down. Like, no. I'm gonna whip it the hell again.
Okay. -4 this time.
I thought it was -5.
You're
Yeah.
right. Is
No,
a
I
whip
have it,
agile? No, it is 5. You're right.
No, it's not. Yeah. All right. So whip it.
21's gonna hit.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
My whip is going to go right through his eye, grab his brain in like Mortal Kombat style. He's going to yank it back, and it's just going to come through his face as he like then whips the hell out of the brain, and it falls to pieces around him, blood gushing out in this glorifying blood fountain.
And following that glorifying blood fountain is another swarm of these metallic bugs.
Yeah. And Kidu. Let's do the power drill, I think.
All right. Man, that feat is so good. It's like you and Kidu get your own turns almost.
I know, right? Aw, and Kidu.
Okay, 16 is going to miss. Unless you would like to use a hero point and re-roll it.
Yeah, I'm going to use a hero point.
Yeah, because they've only got like an
affirmated.
18.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, did you add the 2? That's a hit.
That
No,
is
I
a hit.
did it.
That would be a hit.
Okay, cool.
A
Woo!
hero point.
So, and then +4 damage to that. So 15.
Yeah. Black blood goes splaying around as power drill cuts into this ghast.
And its second attack. Or did it roll? No.
Okay, 18, gonna hit.
Think you do get 2 attacks?
Yeah, so Gilgamesh gets to command it for free now,
That's
which
so
gives it 2
good.
actions. It's very
That's
good.
amazing. I thought it just got 1 free action. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Action economy almost
Yeah.
as a summoner.
Oh,
Hey.
snap. All right, so 18 damage.
How does he tear this one apart?
He's just like with this drill, you know, if you ever saw the intro for BioShock, you know, where that person was like, "Dear God, no," putting his hand up, the drill goes right through his hand. Staples.
A man chooses, a slave obeys.
Exactly. Just like staples his hand into his face, and the drill just goes right through the hand and face until it just beats his head into the ground, into this little nice pancake, and then flings the body over Evelyn's head in just like this wave of blood rainbow.
Followed by a rainbow of metallic bugs. All right.
Oh,
And I believe that is the end of
Yep,
Gilgamesh's
that's
turn.
it.
So Zethos is going to go, and he is going to strike at this guest in front of him
Oh, and
with
crit.
a 39, which is going to crit.
Does it count? Can you double crit?
No, you
Can you
cannot.
triple?
Can you triple damage if you get 20 over there? I say.
If you get a natural 20 and draw certain cards, there is triple damage. Yeah, so Zethos is just expert with this blade. He doesn't even barely give this thing any thought. He just lops the head off as he's running by towards this one over here. And then he is going to make an athletics check to knock this one on the ground with his shield.
Oh, he did. Oh, he did.
He
God, +19.
does knock it on the ground. Yeah,
Ah,
he bumps this thing prone.
we can all just go home.
And bugs go flying out of this severed head, and that is his turn.
You
So
see the power of the Knights of the Guardians of Asos.
they do not stand.
The chance!
No,
Evan, you're up.
ha-ha! All right. And then they all flee on their turn. On a
Go.
turn.
Yes. My turn now, right?
Yes,
Yes.
indeed. And for starters, are you sustaining your money?
Yes. I'm gonna.
Excellent.
Good, he can get here. Okay. He's gonna. He got up to the target, so now he's going to, with his big old mummy fist, strike at the.
And his
guy.
fist is still electrified, so this is going to actually just auto crit.
Oh, nice. So roll a critical. Oh no, low damage.
Oh,
Okay,
God,
let's
that's
see.
some brave gut damage.
Yeah.
That indeed is. Okay. Yeah, so he slugs this thing, gets in front of it with a big fist as it's trying to take aim with this rifle.
And so that will be 14 bludgeoning damage. And it also, he has improved push. So he can
excellent.
push as a free action triggered with an
Nice.
attack.
Yep.
So
There
push
it
him over
goes.
there.
Okay. He bumps it back.
Evelyn's just sort of been looking around at these creatures sort of dying everywhere and is going to, with her action, cast Searing Light at the one by Brave Gut.
You got it. Okay. Is that an attack roll?
Yes.
Auto success, double crit, triple damage.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
that's right. How could I forget?
I know, you don't even read the rules. It's weird.
Okay. 29.
And affirmated, that's a crit.
Hell
Boom.
yeah. How do I roll it as a crit?
So I think now if you put the spell in the chat, there should be a damage button that pops up.
Okay. How do I put it in chat?
So if you
Drag
go to
the
your
picture.
spell book, if you click the picture on it, it turns like
Oh.
a dice. Yeah, there you go. And then you can just hit the damage twice. Oh my goodness! It takes double good damage as well because it's undead. So
Yeah.
roll a third time because the good damage.
Ah,
Fire just good against undead.
Yeah. Wow. Very consistent with 30. That's so much damage. Yeah. This
No,
thing
but
just
had like 5 health left. I think.
You just like see Evelyn's hair just like anime style, just like zooshes back and her eyes glow. And she just like lifts up her hand like she's Iron Man and blasts out this ray. It passes right in front of Brave Guts' rat folk nose and just incinerates, I assume.
Yeah. And this thing just turns to dust. And as it turns to dust, all the bugs that were in this one are ignited on fire. And you hear like this screaming Brave Gut. And then these fall by these little clanks as these metal bugs drop to the ground.
wow.
Nice.
Okay. Is that it for Evelyn?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Also,
Is
chat.
that all
this,
you were doing?
this combat's a little easy, so throw some villain points on it. Like,
Oh,
I've got
No.
10.
Oh.
Don't you worry.
throw it on.
Pitch.
What?
Calm down.
I like it like that.
This is like round 1 of probably 1,000 rounds.
we fine. We're good.
Now I just have to sustain my slow zombie that can't reach any enemies.
Everyone's like, hurry! And it's like,
He's like, come.
You should have let like it should. How big is it?
I didn't realize this is my first time using it. I didn't realize it was,
This is like a 10-foot tall.
It's in
mummy.
Kidu's size, right?
Yeah, it's like about the size of a Kidu.
I was gonna say next time get something that can ride in Kidu. That would be pretty sexy.
I have variety.
Yeah,
I could make a bone mount, skeletal
Aw.
mount.
it's dope.
Okay.
It should be a zebra.
So these things, this ghast is going to run over here. It's going to leap and attack Raiden.
Ah,
right,
No, not
everyone makes that
Raiden.
noise.
25
I'll hit.
versus your AC. Okay, here's the damage. I need you to make me 2 fortitude saves if you could, Raiden,
I'd
as you take
rather-
11 damage.
I'd rather not.
No, that sounds fair. We can't
Yeah.
do it. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
People
wait,
talk
wait,
a
wait,
lot
wait.
about
You-
about consent in
you
RPGs,
ate
and if
the
she doesn't
treat,
want,
right?
I ate
The first treat at the beginning of the session?
The
Yes.
slightly
The
poisoned
wombat
treat.
fuzz.
I did.
Yeah, you automatically succeed these fortitude saves.
Oh, sweet.
Yep. You've got this nasty, stinky thing, but you've also got this faint memory of delicious food, moose, and you fight through it. Okay, that's its turn. Now, all of these skeletons around here, I'm gonna use 3 villain points. I'll add a little bit of flair on your side if one of you guys want to give me a hero point as well.
Flare?
Yeah.
I like flare. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I like
that sounds
Claire.
cool.
Awesome.
Everyone, give the hero points. Go.
we're just gonna
Okay.
give one, right?
So 3 villain points, 1 hero point from whoever just gave it there. This skeleton in front of the mummy It just points an empty fist at him, and you see this device on his arm just spews this hot fire, and this mummy is ignited and taking very high persistent fire damage. And then this one down here is going to try to do the same thing to Zizos, but Zizos raises his shield up as a reaction, and it actually reflects the fire back at this skeleton and lights it on fire.
What a dummy!
What?
Sucker.
Wait, so who's on fire?
This skeleton down by Ziso.
Okay.
And your mummy.
Okay, this one's gonna go run over here to get away from Ziso. Ziso's gonna op attack it.
And kill it.
That is going to hit.
And kill.
Let's take a look. Not a kill, but a good solid 15 damage.
Are you sure he doesn't also get +2?
And it looks like, no, he does not. And it does look like this thing is maybe a little bit resilient against the sword. The sword kind of stabs through some ribs. Doesn't look fully effective. Okay. The other 4 of these are all going to aim and fire. These are going to be at +4s. 2 of these are going to be at Enkidu.
No.
28.
Yes, that hits.
And the second one, 17.
That misses.
Okay. This one's going to be at Raiden. Uh, 21, Raiden.
Right on. Oh, no. No, not. Miss, because
Miss?
Gozra is on my side.
Excellent. This one's against Brave Gut. Okay, 28 versus you, Brave Gut.
Yeah, I'll hit.
Okay, so here is the damage for...
Oh, they were shooting at us with
Enkidu?
guns. That's
Okay, so that's going to be 24 fire damage. When these shoot, these are like a beam of energy that just like fires this hot beam right at Enkidu.
Enkidu's gone.
there, Gator.
Okay,
Damn
Enkidu
you all.
becomes disabled.
Wait, why is it a crit?
If they aim and they hit, they automatically crit.
I don't like it.
Okay,
Take the flare back.
take the flare back. All right, and then this one's against Brave Gut, which is going to be 14 damage.
What did he
Oh, yeah,
ever
that's fine.
do?
Whatevs.
Oh wait, Enkidu, I did too much damage to you there. It should have only been 14.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, he's got 8 HP left. Bring it, bitch.
My bad, I rolled the wrong attack critical.
Mhm.
All right, that is it for their turn. Yeah, that's it for their turn. Okay, Brave Gut.
All right, Brave Gut's turn. They're shooting guns. Oh, I wanted to do something to start my turn, which is a Pathfinder mechanic that I haven't really engaged with. Is I'd like to do like a craft check as a recall knowledge or just some examination of these bugs that are flying out of everybody that are little mechanical bugs.
Absolutely,
To
yeah.
see
So
if
it's a
there's any way we
single.
can know what they're weak to or whatever.
Yeah, so it's a single action, and you're gonna roll me a blind craft check.
Okay.
And
Crafting. We're affirmated at the moment. I'm adding 2. I'm making it blind. Blind GM roll, right?
Yep, and if Foresight Faction would like, they can spend 2 hero points to make it automatically critically succeed.
They like, nah.
Would one of you like to make it automatically critically succeed?
What? Sorry, what are you doing? I missed it.
I'm making a knowledge. I'm making like a craft check as a knowledge check on the bugs, so we might know like.
Yeah,
things are flying out all the
absolutely.
corpses.
Yeah.
Raiden's using 2 to make.
Do you want to
it,
do
yeah.
1 and 1? Can we do that?
Yeah, I'd let you do 1 and 1.
We both give 1 point.
Okay,
Foresight
cool, 1.
Faction provided you with some excellent material before this job to research this. So yeah, no, you recognize these. You have only seen very sparse material on such things. They are almost a myth. They're so uncommon. But these look to be what you've read of as nanites, which are very complex constructs. Nobody on Galerion knows the origin of them. They seem to be like very intelligent constructs. Nobody even knows who crafted them, where they came from, but they have kind of a swarm mindset. They are resistant to bludgeoning, cold, electricity, fire, piercing, and slashing damage. And because they kind of tend to swarm together, they are weak to area damage and splash damage. And if enough of these get swarmed together, they can make what's called a nanite swarm golem, which can be a very dangerous creature.
Looking at the ones that have already come out, I know some of them got burned up when, like, the one in front of me died. But the ones that were over near Enkidu, and do they look like they're trying to collate? Does it look like it's like an actual risk that they might get together?
As of right now, they don't look like they're trying to do that.
But maybe if we kill too many of these little ones,
it's possible.
Okay. I will. I don't know how you'd like me to do this. Let's go. Careful of those bugs. If we kill enough of those undead, they might swarm together and attack us en masse.
Oh no.
What do you suggest with this?
I suggest maybe you kill them separate from it. Don't let them bunch up, so that when they die, their bugs will form a big golem.
Raiden's like wrestling with the one on top
just
of him
kill it
right
over
now.
there.
Kill it over where?
Well,
Okay.
no, you're fine. Just don't get over near Enkidu's remains and kill them. Oh no, Enkidu's fine. But yes, be careful.
Noted.
Okay, so they could form a swarm. So yeah, we want to keep them away from each other. So if we let them all die in the same area, they might start to swarm together before we can react. But hopefully, if we kill them separately, we'll at least get some forewarning.
Does anybody have a net?
They're pretty small.
Knights have no need to fear.
Bugs.
Oh, you just do what you're doing, you big old weirdo. All right, so that's one action. And they're like resistant to everything. But that didn't seem to be true of the skeletons they're inhabiting. It's like, as a swarm, they're resistant to those things.
Yeah, these are separate from the actual undead.
Yeah. Okay. I can't really get close. I've got a 40 range on my bomb launcher. If I fire outside of that range, what's the penalty?
So for every additional 40 feet, you're going to accrue more penalties. So 80 feet would be at a -2.
All right. Well, in that case, I don't even need to get any closer. I'm going to just fire a bomb, I think, from where I am. Yeah, I'm just going to fire a bomb. So I've used one action to do a check. I'm going to use another action to fire one of these bombs. I've got a necrotic bomb, which does... not necrotic, the undead. I'll shoot an alchemist fire, is the other one I have loaded up. So I'm going to fire an alchemist fire at the guy who's off here. I don't know how to ping on this. I thought I did. Yeah, there we are. I'm going to fire that guy off to the right between these two pylons. He's 75 feet away from me, so it's still just within one extra range increment. So it's just -2.
So just cancel your affirmation.
Yeah, so I'm just going to roll my necrotic bomb. Just roll the necrotic bomb. Oh, sorry, alchemist fire. Yep. Okay. I think I get an extra bonus. Sorry, I just think I get an extra bonus that I'm not adding. But from my hand wraps. Gives me because I'm firing that.
Not on the launcher.
Yeah. All right, great. So I'm just rolling at a +12.
You got it.
Oh.
Okay, so +12 is going to miss.
Unless
you want to be hero pointed.
I'm gonna use my last hero point to reroll. I rolled poorly, so I should be able to get on a reroll.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh my god, 19.
Well, it's gonna hit.
Yeah, good. All right.
So go ahead and roll the damage.
Okay.
Damage, and this thing has
12 damage and
persistent
2
fire.
persistent fire damage.
So this thing appears to not be flammable enough to light on fire from that persistent fire damage. It definitely looks like it burns and like it's agitated, but it's not near as flammable as these other ghasts have been.
Interesting. All right. How annoying. Well, that's all right. My final action, I'm going to... I should probably just move, shouldn't I? Yeah, I'm going to move. Where can I go? Let's start moving. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna start moving towards him. I don't know. Maybe he needs an extra turn to reload or something.
Okay.
All right. That's my turn.
That's it for Brave Guts. So we've now got Raiden.
Okay, so wrestling with this thing here, he's gonna look back and go, Kona, get! So we're acting together. He is going to you know the one thing. Boost Eidolon.
Okay.
Kona's gonna poof up again and he's going to use Beast's Charge. So he's just gonna like whoop and then just claw the hell out of this thing.
Okay.
So what else gonna be? Let's see. Claw the hell out of it. So we are affirmated, plus he gets a plus for Beast Charge. Okay. That's gonna be a nat 20!
Oh, whoop, whoop.
Instant kill.
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage. If it matters, I will pull a card.
Plus 8 to this.
Yep.
36.
You just tear it apart.
Nice.
So after
Good old
Kona
good
just
box.
beats himself up, he just charges and he just tackles this thing and just tears it to shreds, protecting her.
Excellent. Yeah, and as he tears it up, more bugs come flying out. The swarm's getting thicker and thicker, starting to become more and more agitating as they kind of, it feels like they almost like pinch your face and your neck with these little tiny metal claws as they're flying around. Not enough to break skin, but it's definitely uncomfortable.
Have they joined that existing cloud of nanites, or are they
As
separate
of-
from the cloud from the north?
As of right now, they're all kind of separate. There's just bugs everywhere. They don't seem like they're really grouping up or anything as of yet. Okay. Gilgamesh. At the end of the
wait,
round.
wait.
Oh, you got more action.
I've got one more action.
Yeah, do the thing.
Mister.
Oh, but gets another shot.
Kona gets another shot. I wish he could get somewhere. He's gonna pat Kona, and Kona's gonna. He's just gonna be in the middle here. Actually, he's gonna be behind Evelyn. That's his full movement. Oh, now I'm done.
Okay. End of the round, you hear another loud bang from that little pink figure off in the distance. It's going to take a shot.
At Enkidu.
10 damage to
No.
this skeleton over here.
What did she do? Innocent. Innocent and pure.
Yeah, 10 damage to this skeleton back here. Okay, Gilgamesh, you're up.
Hello. Okay, first off, I am going to quickly repair my Enkidu. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Mm-hmm.
You're doing your once a day, one action.
Oh my god!
Oh no!
Done.
Well,
Wait, is this a skill?
It is a skill.
Raiden's gonna look over. Are you sure you're supposed to be turning that one? What about that one? I don't know anything about robots though.
Does that do anything?
That you
Yeah,
get.
let's your
flavor.
reroll.
That's Raiden's.
Thank you!
And indeed, Gilgamesh, you were supposed to turn that one and not that one.
I was about
For
to
some
split the
reason,
atom.
Raiden.
God damn.
There
you
we go.
That's a critical success. So this is gonna be
Let's see.
4d8 plus 10, I believe.
No, so on the repair thing, restore 10 hit points to the item plus an additional 10 hit points per proficiency. So that, because I assume it's a critical success with that?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So if you're next, 30 HP if you're an expert.
Yeah, you got it.
I can imagine that back when you were repairing Enkidu before this fight, you're giving your weird crush on Raiden. You were probably trying to be like, "Here's how you do it. This is what I do every time. I always turn this. Do you see? Do it like here. You put your hands. I'll show you. I'll move
He
your
like
hands."
ghosts him somehow, even though he's like
Yeah.
small.
And then
like,
so you
grabs
just
his
remembered that.
hands. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm like, all right, let's do this. Wait, everything's around me is dead.
Raiden's gonna be like,
Where's the bad guys? Is this a bad guy?
That is
Oh,
a
yeah.
bad guy. That's the one that's
Bad guy
been
with a
shooting
gun.
you.
Oh, this guy's been shooting me?
Mm-hmm.
Get him
And I'm
outta
assuming if you
here.
can put these towers in between you and the other people, fewer
They
people
are
will be able to shoot.
definitely large enough to block line of sight.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up on this little butt. I'm like, hey, how's it going? And Enkidu will do the same and be like, hey, how you doing?
Okay, you got that skeleton cornered.
Cool. So Enkidu, where'd you
I
go?
think that was
Enkidu?
a double move for Enkidu there.
It was just 25 feet.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So let's do construct punch. Punch it.
Construct
do.
punch.
Pow. Oh yeah.
32. That's gonna be a crit.
Destroy them.
Okay, and this is plus 20 more because bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Yeah. So tell me how you just shatter this thing.
Yeah, it's gonna just like falcon punch it right in the pelvis. So it's just moving forward with this big fist, just punches right through it. And you see its pelvis like bounce away across in the sand in like samurai style. Like a couple seconds later, it falls down. And it goes,
Yep. Big armor clunks to the ground. Bugs go flying out of it. Nanites, as we now know them to be. And I think that's it for.
Yep, that's it for me.
So, Zizos is going to come over here. Don't run! He's going to attack it. A 33 is going to crit.
Oh yeah.
And he just runs forward and he impales this one right through the armor, impales it into this pylon here, rips the sword free, and it just falls apart. And bugs go flying out.
Very nice.
And for his last action, 3, 4, he'll come walking up over to there towards another one. Okay, Evelyn, are you sustaining your undead?
Yes. So he's gonna come and punch again. What are you rolling?
Excellent. Now your undead takes 19 fire damage because of its weakness. Because it did get lit on
Rude.
fire last turn.
That's so much damage.
And then we're gonna
Okay.
see if it stops right now. It does not stop.
That's fine. He's gonna attack.
Okay.
Are we
19
after?
will are affirmated. That hits regardless.
Okay. All right. This is bludgeoning damage. Oh, why did I get a 1?
You rolled the attack roll, which is good. 'cause that was just a wasted nat 1, so no worries.
Whoops, my bad.
Nice.
There we go. 10.
100 damage.
Okay, that's 20 damage. Yeah, how does your mummy bludgeon this one away?
I think he just sort of like smashes the body with his fists into the base of whatever this tower is that he's cornered him over there. And he just sort of like cracks open.
Excellent. Yep. And as the cracks open, bugs go flying out.
So, additionally, I had a question because I was reading my spiritual weapon spell, and normally it does force damage. It says, alternatively, you can deal a damage of the type normally dealt by the weapon instead of force damage. So, if I did like a bludgeoning weapon, okay.
You sure could.
So then I am going to cast spiritual weapon. I can cast it within 120 feet.
That
So
is
I
so
need a rule. Oh, can I hit this guy over here?
Yep, for sure.
Okay. I'm gonna
Let's
like
see.
form a giant club so that I can do the bludgeoning damage. And we will try to hit him.
Awesome. I need to make a spiritual weapon token, but for now we're going to use that to track where it's at.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so go ahead and make a spell attack roll. Nice, that's a
Ooh,
crit.
30. Okay, perfect. So do I roll damage twice again?
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage twice. And then you're doing the bludgeoning for it, you said?
Yes. So
gonna
it's
be plus-
18.
With 38 damage, yeah, that crunches into it. It dents the armor. It drops to a knee and hobbles back up. It looks really bad.
Awesome. And that's everything I can do.
Okay. That is it for Evelyn. So the undead are up. I think you guys killed all the ghasts.
Yeah, they're gone. The idiots.
So, This one over here by you, Brave Gut, is going to take a shot at you with a +4. Does a
Misses.
20 hit you? Okay. Does not look like they had to reload. There's just like a beam of fire that keeps firing from these rifles.
Rude.
This one here is going to.
Oh, he's too far away.
Does not want to let me move him here. He can get up to here, and then he's going to take a normal shot. This one's not aimed. That's going to be 28 versus your armor class, Raiden.
I mean, that's gonna hit, surely.
Is Raiden here?
Yes,
Is Raiden silenced?
No, I wasn't. You're just not listening.
Okay, that's going to be 8 fire damage.
Got it.
Okay, and that's it for that one's turn. And Kidu killed that one. Wow, you guys have really been cleaning these up. All right, this one over here by Evelyn is going to. Okay, it's going to move over to here. And then, can I reach? And not quite reach. So it's going to shoot at Evelyn. Just a normal shot.
Oh,
That's going to be a nat 1.
Yay!
So let's roll
shoots
on that
himself in
table.
the face.
Okay. That was a ranged attack. Okay, so it takes -1 to its attacks until it scores a critical hit.
All
Because
right.
it's insecure.
Way off base. It is very insecure.
Oh,
This
no.
hammer following it, magical hammer. Okay, Brave Gut, you're up.
All right, simple turn for Brave Gut. First action. Maybe I should. Is it free to activate my dumb necklace of electrocuting myself?
It is. Yes, it is.
All right, let's
No,
activate
it's
that.
one
Or it
action.
takes. No, it's 2 actions.
Is it two? Oh, you're right. It is
2 actions.
actions.
Okay, so I have to do that before a fight. I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to spend 2 actions moving the 40 feet right up to him, and then
Okay.
instead of trying to use my jaws or my claws or whatever, I'm just going to punch this guy in the face.
Yeah, give him a big, good old punch.
We affirmate +2, plus I get extra from beast or mutagen, so I'll make that +4. And I'm going to roll with a 25.
25 is going to hit.
All right, this will be bludgeoning damage. That is 7 bludgeoning damage.
So 17
So-
total. Yeah, you crack into this. Now, the armor feels pretty like cut and stab resistant, but it's not too hard to punch through. You can feel bones cracking beneath it when you slam into it. Okay, is that
and
it for
that's
you?
3 actions. Yeah, move,
Okay.
and fight.
Raiden, you're up.
All right, Raiden. I'm gonna point at the skeleton that's shooting at Evelyn. That one, boy. We're acting together. Kona gets all fluffy again. We're boosting Eidolon. He's gonna use Beast Charge.
I love how boosting Eidolon is getting all fluffy.
Well, no, he just he bulks right under this beast mutagen.
I love it.
So we just woof, and then he, sprints forward. He looks a little crazy, a little feral, we'll say.
Uh-huh.
Goes up and does a claw. So this could be a +3. That's gonna be a 37.
Okay, a 37's gonna crit big time.
Okay, so this will be +8. So that'll be 42 damage.
Uh-huh. Kona, just how does he tear this one apart?
It's just
Yes.
he's just tackling the hell out of these things, right? His claws come out. He just this one, same thing, tackles it to the ground, and he starts gnawing on this one after he kind of tears it up, like he does with Evelyn's skeletons,
Uh-huh.
because he just is so proud. So he does that, and then Raiden snaps his fingers. Not time for chewing right now. And then he's gonna point towards this other one, and so Kona's gonna hop up and
ducks underneath those little protruding bits of rubble.
Yep, and that's where he is.
Okay. End of the round. The kobold friend is going to take a sniping shot at the skeleton in front of Bravegut.
Nice. And he kills it. I've loosened it up for you.
Does he though?
Okay, 11 damage. Yeah,
That kills it.
It goes right through the skull. The skull shatters, followed by bugs flying out of its head. And that is it for the end of the round. No, it's not for the end of the round. So the end of the round here, after that shot happens, the lightning crackling from these coils intensifies, and you guys hear this loud grinding as you can see that the metal plates of this gate start to kind of swirl clockwise and open up, like starting like a small circle in the middle and the circle widening as it swirls around. You can see the gate is slowly starting to open. And as that happens, you can see all of these bugs flying around start to gather in a big clump towards the center over here.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Is that
Guys, we might have a problem.
I'll get him.
bad or
Gilgamesh, you
should
are
we
up.
be worried about that? No, okay.
The gates.
They're opening!
All right.
And what he say?
Tell me how your turn goes. I'll be back.
Okay. What's this right here? Can I kill it?
That is the spiritual weapon for Evelyn.
Okay, so I can't kill
Cannot kill. That is friend.
Fine. Okay, so
The only enemy that you can see left is there is a swarm of bugs in the center here, and then there's
isn't
this
there
skeleton
something
down
over
here.
Yeah. Can't you what action is it to run up to someone?
So you can just triple move.
I thought there was an action to actually run and increase your movement.
There are certain feats that do it, but there's not just like a default action.
Okay, all right.
You're thinking back in the 1E days.
The 1E days. So 1, 2. Okay, that's it for him. Actually, let me go back because he doesn't need to go that. There we go. He moved a little bit, and I will go. Oh wait, back one, and then and then I probably more so right there because of this stupid thing. I still can't see it. Okay, so yeah, it'll go right there. All right, that's it for me.
Okay, Gilgamesh is positioned. That makes it Zethos' turn. He is going to... He's just going to run towards this last one. He's charging, sword pointed at it. Evelyn, it's your turn. Are you sustaining your mummy?
Yes.
Okay, it's going to take some damage.
Oh,
Oof. It takes 22 damage this time.
yikes.
And let's see if it stops. It does stop.
Okay, that is good.
Fire goes out.
All right. Okay. Good. So, so the bugs are coming to the middle.
Yep, they're like swarming right here in the center. They're all over. They're covering like a large area up in the sky. They're like 20 feet up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move this guy, double move him here. I just moved myself over here. Can I, as an action, move my spiritual weapon?
Yeah, for sure. So you sustained your mummy. You can also sustain your spiritual weapon, and that
Okay, then
lets
yeah.
you then target something with it.
Okay, then yeah. So I will move the spiritual weapon, probably like over here.
Did you want it to strike this last remaining person?
Oh yeah. We'll do that.
Awesome. Yeah, go make an attack roll.
20.
20's gonna hit. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll the damage. Yeah, spiritual weapon doesn't actually exist in a space. It attacks each turn if you sustain it.
Oh, okay.
120 feet.
Awesome.
Pretty good.
So 6 force damage.
Okay.
I
Then
mean,
go
bludgeoning.
bludgeoning. Yeah, so it goes up to 16. As it crunches
Nice.
into this armor. All right, that it for Evelyn?
Yes.
Okay, this guy is up. This guy is going to. Oof, here it goes. Good time for villain points. It's going to step up to here, and it is going to pull a device off of its bandolier, and it is going to press it. It's going to start beeping, and it's going to throw it right in the middle of. Can I get all of you here? Oh, I sure can. Yeah, it's going to get Raiden, Enkidu, Gilgamesh, and Kona need to all make reflex saves.
Shoot.
+2, we are the affirm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's Raiden. 24.
And oh, by the way, this is spending 2 villain points.
I did the wrong one. Actually, they're the same bonus. Will you just take that as the reflex?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, Gilgamesh is going to fail. Wait, Gilgamesh isn't adding affirmation, so Gilgamesh succeeds. Kona fails. Enkidu fails. Raiden succeeds. Okay, so you're only going to take the damage once, Raiden, because the weird summoner rule. But only Kona's going to be knocked prone.
Mm-hmm.
Enkidu is going to be knocked prone. Let's see. What other effect?
Poor
does it-
Enkidu.
Okay. Yeah, Gilgamesh, you succeeded, right? Is Gilgamesh silenced?
I'm hearing silence.
Oh,
you-
yeah. I cursed anyway, so it's fine.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah.
So the total damage is 19. So
Okay.
Raiden / Kona's taking 19, and Kidu's taking 19. Gilgamesh, you're going to take half, so you're going to take 8. This is force damage.
I told you should stay separated.
And this like spherical object that it throws just explodes in a big force wave of energy. And then it's going to take a shot at Raiden.
How many axes does this guy get?
All of them.
Plus 10. 21, Raiden.
Nope.
Okay,
Misses.
it misses you.
Gilgamesh,
All right.
Or Gozer's with me. Gilgamesh is too, I guess.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Gilgamesh is with you.
Bravegut, you're up.
I have a plan. Where is that gathering swarm of? They're swarming together.
Right,
those bugs, aren't
right
they?
behind Raiden.
Behind Raiden.
Mhm.
Do they take up?
Here, I'll put him on the map.
Yeah, put them on the map. If just so I can do judge distance.
So they're 20 feet up, like right here.
Okay, cool. If I wanted to hit that swarm with a bomb, because they're weak to area damage, does it matter exactly where I hit in that big purple area? Do I want to hit close to the
No,
center?
you'd be they're so hard and metallic that like if you were to throw a bomb, they would probably shatter it. You'd still have to technically hit with your attack roll, but you can basically hit anywhere in that area there.
Cool. In that case, I can hit normally. So I'm gonna fire a big old bomb. An alchemist fire.
Okay, yeah, you got it.
With a 31.
A 31 is going to hit, not crit.
But they're weak to this. They're vulnerable to this type of damage.
So this is an alchemist fire, right?
Yeah.
So they resist fire, but they're weak to area damage, so it basically just balances out.
Okay. They seem to resist everything. Oh, actually, no. Sorry. Given that I knew that as a character, but I had forgotten. Were they resistant to necrotic damage, or piercing damage, or things like that?
So they are resistant. I'll go one more time. They're resistant to bludgeoning by 5, cold by 10, electricity by 10, fire by 10, piercing by 10, slashing by 10, and they are immune to death effects, disease, mental, paralyzed, poison, precision, unconscious, and negative. So they are immune to the necrotic.
They're immune to negative. Okay, but then Alchemist Fire is my best bet. So I do the 9 damage then.
Okay. So 9 damage to it, and they do light on fire.
Yes, 2 persistent fire damage. Well, in that case, I've still got one action. I could fire another bomb. I might miss. Maybe I'll fire the third bomb in my launcher.
Definitely an option.
Gonna fire one more Alchemist Fire.
Okay.
I need
Minus to the multiple attack penalty on this one.
Here we go. Oh, look at that 20 being almost there. 23.
A 23 is going to hit.
Nice. And this one does a more respectable 12 fire damage, plus
Okay.
2 persistent fire.
All right, so it is on fire. It takes some damage. The swarm is screaming and screeching. Some of them are dropping to the ground with clanks as fire melts them. And is that it for Brave Gut?
That's 3 actions. Move, fire, fire.
Okay, Raiden, you're up.
Oh, boy. Get rid of it right now, please. So we're boosting the Eidolon with Act together. He's not putting his beast charge because he's not far enough away. But he is gonna go here. He is gonna do this with no affirmation. Chunky. It does not hit like a truck when this happens. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Nice.
Goody. Okay, this will be plus 4. That's 15 damage.
15 damage. Okay. And this is a bite, right?
Attack. Yes.
Okay.
No, this is a claw. I'm sorry.
A claw. Okay. So seems a little less effective. You do some damage.
Boosted and attack one more. Okay, we're biting. For our next attack. Damn. 18 again though.
18 hits. Yeah, you got it. Chunky's villainous affirmation can't stop going.
Minimum damage. 10 damage.
Okay, 10 damage. Looks pretty ineffective with these bones. This cone's got didn't hit like a truck like he has been. So this time he's picking some bones out, but the armor's holding it up strong.
Amazing. Okay, done.
Okay. End of the round. These bugs. Well, first off, no, we'll do this first. I'll be kind. We'll do this.
There's
one
fewer bugs
first.
than there were.
Yeah, so there's these bugs concentrate into one solid creature here. Let's go ahead and show some.
Oh, I was trying so hard to stop this.
You did a good job, and I'll go
This
over
is
some
good.
mechanical stuff just for fun.
Yeah, this is good. This is good for us.
Let me zoom in on
But
that.
somebody has 6 villain points, so
I do have some villain points. You are correct. Pardon me.
Let's go down.
I accidentally closed Foundry.
Quickly,
let me show some art.
Everybody move while he's gone.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, we were all
There
out
we
of
go.
here.
So these bugs form into this very tight swarm that looks like it forms like a humanoid shape, very large, almost looks like it's made of mist or smoke. And then some of them start lighting up in the center and forming what appears to be like this energy armor and faceplate that appears. And it forms this kind of creature here that, Brave Guy, you've read about these, the very rare nanite swarm golems.
I would like to invite everybody watching at home to quickly be looking at this monster here as it's shown up on screen, and just do yourself a favor and don't picture that top thing with the circle as its face. Look at that chest. It's like an angry face with big angry eyebrows and a little mouth right in that chest. And that's what you should picture as its face. It's going rah, 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 rah.
Yeah,
And then the circle's a little crown, right?
it looks like angry nipples.
Yeah. It's just an angry little face going, "Meow, I'm
Yeah.
a swarm." That's what I'd like to
Now-
invite you all at home to picture that.
You guys, you dealt some damage ahead of time, which I was applying to it already. It took 20 damage from one creature being killed by positive damage, and it took 10 damage from one of the creatures still being alive, and it took 10 damage from you guys killing everything fairly spaced out. So it is not near full health. It does seem like this swarm's a bit more scattered and beat up than it could have been. Now, your little sniper friend is going to take a shot at this last skeleton. And is going to crack the skull. It dies, bugs go flying out, and immediately join this construct. Looks like that heals it up a little bit. All right, and that is it for the end of the round. The gate opens more and more. You can see some sort of long passage leading behind it now. Gilgamesh, you're up.
All right.
Do we know, based on my knowledge check on the little bugs, do we know if those weaknesses and resistances carry through to the golem version, or would that require new checks for knowledge?
You do know the resistances carry over. It's going to be a little harder to hit as they're more focused and sentient now.
So this is
Still
it to
resistant to, like,
kill,
everything.
right?
That is it.
Do I shoot it?
Trust your gut.
Something.
Yeah,
I
I'll
can't remember what
railgun.
it's resistant to, but do something that it's not resistant to. There's
Stay,
like one type of damage.
stay clear of my mummy.
Your mom's not here.
Okay. So are you? Oh, you're shooting with the railgun?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, 16. They form kind of one of those energy plates on the fist, and it almost puts up a shield and just completely deflects it.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm liking this. Oh my god.
That one
you.
is well. It's just that one just goes straight through the swarm.
No,
Doesn't seem
re-roll it,
effective.
baby. Don't worry about it. Re-roll it. We got hero
Re-roll it?
points. Re-roll it.
Oh.
Take one of Brave Guts points, even though you've got
Okay.
two yourself, but that's fine. Take one of Brave Guts points.
Yeah, I
and
want
re-roll it.
yours.
Yeah.
Oh, but you. Which
I'll-
one?
I'm
let-
a knight now. I have
I'll
to
let
give my
the
points
first
to
one
others.
be rerolled.
Yeah,
So go ahead and reroll
okay,
your
cool.
primary.
No, I said re-roll. Don't roll the 5 again. Do a new roll.
So
like
with
a
the
new one.
with the hero point, that's an 18 total, which is still gonna miss.
I'm going home. All right. Inky will go up, raise his shield, and whip it.
Now, as Gilgamesh approaches, and as you get close to this thing, you hear this high-pitched ringing that then sounds like screaming, and it is just echoing in your head. I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Oh,
All right, at the start of your next turn, you are going to become confused.
I am confused.
Would the affirmation have helped?
No, that's actually
Okay.
a critical fail.
Oh.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to whip it, I guess. Whoosh. Oh my, I'm going home.
Okay, yeah, that's going to miss.
I didn't roll higher than like a
Malax will thank you.
6. Holy hell. All right, that's it for me.
Okay. Zesus is going to take his turn. Finally a worthy.
Any challenger.
And he is going to run forward. And he's going to get to right here. And he is going to just like put his face forward, and his visor glows brightly. And this beam of red light is just going to shoot forward through this swarm. It is going to make a reflex save. And it is going to nat 1.
what a fool. It explodes.
Which means it is going to take this much fire damage.
What?
Okay, so it takes 31 fire damage. A bunch of those things scream and squeal as they just melt. Little bits of molten metal drop to the ground. And that's it for Ziso's turn. Evelyn, you're up.
So, I think if I need to double check. I think if I move him here, I can. Oh shoot! How did I do this? Yeah.
Looking for the final sacrifice there?
Yes. Thank you.
Yep, you
So
sure can.
I moved
So you're
my mummy
sustaining your
there.
mummy. Are you going to
Yes.
drop your spiritual weapon?
Yes, I'm gonna have to.
Okay.
But I'm going to cast Final Sacrifice at 2nd level. So he will need to make a basic reflex save as my mummy brute explodes into a super fiery eruption within this like 20-foot circle around them, and narrowly avoids all of my friends.
Okay. Have this thing. Make it safe. Okay, that is going to be a 27.
Can I use the 5?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you sure can.
Because my spell save DC is 22.
Yes, that would make it a 19, so it'll fail.
Good
Okay,
plan.
so that's going to be 23 fire damage.
Mhm.
Okay, so those
Oh,
resistances.
wait, actually, could I have used my fire starter bead, or I've had to say that already?
No, you can absolutely do your fire starter.
Okay, because I wanted to use one of my fire starter pellets, which give me an extra. Shoot, what is it? 2d6? Because I don't think that they're.
Oh, it makes it take
boundary.
2d6 persistent fire damage.
Okay, yeah.
So they're already on fire. As you grab that bead, this thing explodes even brighter than normal, and even more of these things light on fire. It's now just like this, almost looks like a fire demon with all of them just ignited on fire. Okay, so that's 23 fire damage, and it is on fire.
Got about it.
Taking
It's beautiful.
extra persistent fire damage there. All right, and is that it for Evelyn?
Yes.
The mummy has been sacrificed. All right. Now, in 3 minutes, chat, just so you guys know, production is going to put up the poll, the final poll. So when you see that go up, vote for your favorite guild. We've got a close one between Powder Pact, represented by Gilgamesh, and Prince Bravegut. Sorry, Sir Bravegut.
Sir
Not a prince yet. And then we've got Queen Evelyn and Raiden and Kona for the Foresight faction. So when you see that poll go up, go ahead and vote. And I'm going to throw this in there. If we get a total of 25 votes for this last vote, tomorrow during our Fiasco stream, I'll give away a copy of Guns and Gears, which is where we're seeing a bunch of these cool items tonight. So go tell your friends to vote. If we get 25 total votes, we'll give that away tomorrow night. All right. So Evelyn's done. It is now this undead's turn. It is going to raise up its big, now firing, screaming arms, and it is going to make an attack against Raiden and Gilgamesh. You both need to make me reflex saves.
Neat. Cool.
It looks like it makes like a whip in its hand and slaps across both of you.
That's my thing.
You're really just being swarmed by these little nanite bugs.
Hey, where's Oh, there it is.
That's a
Okay, 20 is going to fail. 22 is going to fail.
Oh, poop.
his is a 24, if that matters.
24 is still going to fail. So here's the
What
damage
about-
you guys both take.
This is a 27.
27 is still a fail. So
I
that's
think
going to
it's a
be
30 if I'm reading it correct.
so that's going to be 20 damage to both of you.
Okay, I assume my shield doesn't matter for this, right?
Your shield does not matter. Yeah,
Okay.
they're swarming all around it. And then its last two actions, it's going to do a swarming scream. So it turns around and it lets out this high-pitched shriek, and this just swirling line of these bugs are going to swarm Evelyn and Bravegut. You guys both need to make me reflex saves.
What? I'm so far away.
120 feet. Evelyn, that's going to be a critical fail.
I'm just checking. I think I might have an effect on my reflex saves. I do. Reflex, right?
Uh-huh.
I've got a -2.
Check.
But I have a +2, so it evens out. I think. We're affirmated, right? Yeah. So I'll just roll +13. And get a 19.
That's going to critically fail.
Yay.
You guys are both going to take...
Ooh, can I go re-roll that and don't suck at it?
You cannot allow saving throws to be rolled. That's the company owner's deal.
Yeah, we're going to do attack rolls.
So that's going to be 78 damage to both of you.
78?
78 damage on the critical fail.
My God,
Well, I
that's
think
gonna
I'm
drop both of them
instantly
because
dead.
that would almost drop Raiden.
I took no damage until this point, and I'm out.
Now, you could spend all 3 of your hero points, Evelyn, if you wanted to heroic recovery and stay standing at 1. Brave Gut, there's nothing for you. You're going unconscious.
No, you guys know that.
By going,
you guys know
what
that.
constitutes being dead though? Because I've got 47 health and I've just taken 78.
That's not quite instant death, but it's close.
Okay.
Yeah, I forget what instant death is.
It's double your hit points. Instant death.
Yeah, Evelyn will spend the hero points to stay up.
Okay. Heroic recovery is had. And with that, let's put up the poll production. And then I'm going to spend a hero point, and I am going to...
Villain point? A hero point. Get outta here.
Come on. I'm pretty heroic.
Nah, you ain't.
I'm going to spend 3 villain points, and Zethos, Raiden, Gilgamesh, and Kidu are all going to start taking persistent damage as these bugs swarm around them and bite at them. Also, Evelyn, why don't you go ahead and give me 2d6 for this thing's persistent damage?
What kind of damage did it give to us, though?
That was... Oh, I need a roll, actually. Thank you. That was lightning damage. They crackled with lightning as they went through you.
Evelyn resists.
No, I don't.
Oh, I thought it was...
Wait, do I have 3 hero points?
Yeah, you just got him.
I just got. Does that count? Does it count if I just got him?
Yeah, you can heroic recovery.
Ooh,
Wait,
I
health.
want... Give me some, hero points,
Is it-
You're not dead. I needed to not be dead.
Okay.
I gave you my hero points so that you can reroll your attacks. Don't
And I
try
failed.
Steal it from me now.
Brave Gut, you're
got the 2
on
that
1
you had.
hit point, and you're standing up. Just barely. It's your turn.
How much damage are we taking? For the
None yet.
persistent?
You just have persistent
Okay.
damage, so it'll happen on your turn.
Okay.
All right, what you got, Brave Gut?
Just lay down.
Dying body. No, I'm a knight. I am one of the guardians of ASOS. I will never back down from a fight. My whole downtime is going to be researching this Order of Knights. I'm going to be like Worf, trying to be like, I've read a book about what Klingons are like.
You're gonna
Yeah,
find out that Evelyn's like the descendant of the queen.
No, you're nothing,
oh no,
Evelyn.
she's
Get
a
out of
real
here.
queen.
You're nothing. Okay, so I got 3
You're
actions.
so mean and for what?
No, you're
And
fine. I'm just saying,
you're voting for this?
you're lovely, but you're not a queen.
Oh,
Know your place, you
Foresight's
commoner.
over here just doing their best, and
First I'm the
like,
devil. Now I'm
Worship the devil.
now I'm nothing.
not a
I'm
queen.
A commoner.
Um,
I have
Okay.
more votes for the Guns and Gears giveaway.
get those 5 votes to the Foresight Faction.
everybody vote for Powder Pact.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I've got 1 turn right now. I've got 3 moves. I've got no more launches. I've got a couple of bombs. I've got. It feels like I could heal myself, but it also seems pointless because we'll just die when he does 70 damage. So
Yeah.
it feels like healing is irrelevant.
This is like last turn. Gotta go all
yeah,
out.
right.
I have a shenanigan.
Oh, I do too.
Oh boy,
Might
we're
be able
full
to
of
combo
shenanigans.
our shenanigans.
I can't take a potion. I can't drink and use a potion as 1 action, can I? That doesn't
Yeah.
work. I can.
I don't like making people take actions to draw their potion. I
Okay.
imagine you have a bandolier and you can grab and drink as you're entering.
I just have 1 question about this guy. When you mentioned all the things he was resistant to, I
Uh-huh.
don't think acid was on that list, right?
Acid was one of the few things that was not.
Great. Brave Gut is going to sprint right forward. And as he does, he takes out 1 more of an actual potion off his belt. Not a piece of food, an actual potion. And this potion is a beautiful copper-colored potion. And he drinks it, and as he runs up and arrives in front of this guy, he just rears his head back and blah, and fires acid all out of his mouth, covering this guy, who needs to make, I believe, a reflex save, but I'll just check.
Here it is. It's a
It is
25.
reflex. 25? Oh,
Dang.
no. Can anybody stop his reflex save being a 25 and bring it under 22?
Not
we
these
used all of
days.
our dice.
All right. Well, I guess he takes. It's a basic reflex. I'm assuming that means he takes half damage.
Half damage. Yep.
Which is basically like being resistant to it. All right. Well, I'll roll the 4d6.
Actually, super not because he's taking 10 extra votes.
Oh, good. Well,
Also,
it's
25 votes. You guys are amazing. So we'll be doing that giveaway during Fiasco tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do that. Very good,
well,
guys.
it's 23 halved, so I guess down to 12.
Is that with the plus 10 already?
No.
So
I think
33,
Oh, then halved.
then halved. So 16 damage.
16 damage.
Yeah, how do you do it, Brave Gut?
Yes! Oh, everybody vote
It
for
had
Brave God as he
15
described.
hit points.
Brave God is just
Brave
sprinting
guy.
in, potions in, throws the bar down, it's smashed on the ground. I like slide and I skid to a stop, right? And then just, acid flies out of my face, covers this huge golem, and it goes, I'm melting! I'm melting! Oh, what a world! What a world! Melting!
Very good. Now, as they melt and they drop, they start hitting the ground in goopy and clanging, melting metal. But a whole bunch of them hit the ground with little blinking lights in the center where it looks kind of like an eye. And it is going to use its reaction self-destruct sequence. And I need everybody except for Evelyn to make reflex saves.
Oh my god.
Enkidu fails. Gilgamesh critically fails.
Oh no.
Well, we're dead. Powder Pact's done.
I know, right?
Raiden succeeds.
Oh, I have 3 points.
Brave Gut, are you affirmated? It's important for you. You are affirmated. Did you count it?
No, because I'm -2 from bestial mutagen, which I never got rid of.
Ah, okay. That fails.
Wait, no, I had one more act. No, I didn't have one more action that round. Yep, then I fail. I'm dead. Sorry, buddy. Brave Gut's dead. He became a knight and he died.
Well,
No.
you're not quite dead yet. So the base damage is 43. Gilgamesh takes 86, which puts him to 0 and dying 2.
Yeah.
Enkidu is incapacitated and scrapped.
Yeah.
Brave Gut is dying 1.
Now, I was on only 1 health.
So it's double your total health, so you don't just instantly die that easy.
Good.
Raiden, you take half, so you're taking 21, so you're still standing. Zethos puts up a shield and takes none as a reaction.
Zeus,
I know, right?
Evelyn's out of
Someone
the blast.
kill him.
Thank goodness.
Hold on.
I'm
Weird-
the one with
weird-
heals.
Weird summoner rules. I take the lower save, correct?
Uh-huh.
Kona got a 26.
Okay,
you did.
Raiden's dying too.
Okay.
Evelyn's the last one standing with Zethos.
Yay.
Zethos turns his arm back into an arm. Well, my queen,
They died in your name.
They protected their queen. How sweet
that they
of
did.
him.
No more honorable way to die. And he's gonna go stomping
dead.
towards this gate.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to spend my 3 hero points to still be up.
Yes!
Gilgamesh barely
Gilgamesh.
chokes to life.
Always alive.
Damn. I guess I can't just walk away now.
Yeah, if Evelyn was the only one left alive, we would not want that. Gilgamesh is a little bit better. He's a slightly better option for
I
the
don't
only
know what
living
you're
person.
talking about.
Yeah, I don't trust you. You're like some evil. I don't know.
I would just take my friends home with me.
Yeah, or at least our bones.
Evelyn's walking away. Gilgamesh opens one eye.
Like, oh god.
I hit whoever is dying the most. I have stabilize, so I'll just like do stabilize on everybody really quick, and then I have 3 first level heals that I can give out. So
Yeah,
everybody
so you
will
could
get
just do a 3-action heal. That'll put everybody conscious. We'll exit combat.
Yeah. And Kidu's gonna carry Brave Gut like a little baby.
Conscious now, but I don't mind it.
Yeah, and he has like one of his fingers can produce milk, so he just like
No. Fill my jetpack.
just like it's like filling up the gas tank.
Excellent. Okay, so you guys are out of combat. This gate is now wide open. You guys can see this huge passage leading deep into the ruins. Zizos stands at attention. He salutes Evelyn. My queen, the gate is open.
What are your orders?
What
I
the heck
order
did we
you
do here?
To get some rest, recover. Await my next orders.
And be nicer to that dragon.
Indeed. Am I heading back to
The castle with you, my majesty.
No, I will leave you here for now. I believe you will find purpose soon.
Very well. I will await your command.
But
And slay the
choice-
dragon you said.
No, be
No.
nice to the dragon. No, be friendly.
No.
Oh, that's very good. I'm quite frightened of the dragon, to be honest.
It's pretty
Yeah,
scary.
if you do anything to that dragon, I'm coming back here.
I will.
Yes.
Fight undead and bugs forever, but dragons bring out of any night's meek, I think.
Can I fix you real quick?
Absolutely, you may not, scientist.
Okay. Because.
Oh,
Okay.
Safe travels, my majesty. You are quite wounded. Please, seek out a healer.
Oh, I will.
Oh, allow me to gather the spoils of war for you. And
that
he'll
would
go
be
running
wonderful.
around. He'll gather all of the guns, the scraps of
Oh,
armor,
yeah.
all the stuff around, and he just puts it in a big pile for you guys. You guys can just send this all back through your bags of holding to your guilds.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like taking one of the guns and then throwing one at Brave Gut. Or not Brave Gut, and Kidu. But
Why'd you throw a gun at me?
You're probably
I'm
sending
only
in
on one
Kidu
health.
back at
I'm
parts at
now
this
I'm
point.
dying again.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Have some milk.
All right, and we'll go ahead and we'll wrap it up there. As you guys are, I imagine, heading back to report
Yeah.
before you go
Yes.
into the dark rooms.
I
Very
think
good.
so, given that we're all dying. Brave Gut's trying to do. I got my.
We all have like
ward
5
medicine.
health
I
right
can
now.
do 2 medicine
Yeah.
checks at once on everybody, so I'm healing everybody on the way back.
Right,
This
put
is
some dirt on
basically like finishing the day Wednesday and thinking tomorrow is Friday. Like we're done.
Yeah.
More. It's horrible.
Excellent. Very good. All right. So, we will find out how the Onyx Cuts, your rival group, fared during the next briefing session. And we'll also find out what your next orders are at the next briefing session. So, I do believe there was a very huge vote landslide for the Powder Pact at the end there. So, Powder Pact really rallied tonight. So, Powder Pact, you guys earned the bonus renown tonight. So, that was a successful job. So, 2 renown to the Powder Pact.
Thank you,
1
buddy.
renown to the Foresight Faction. Very well played by everybody. We are at time here, so we'll go ahead and we'll split the loot off screen, but just so everybody knows what you guys earned. You guys earned a whole bunch of salvageable components. Now, you guys can use downtime making crafting checks if you take these as part of your loot, and you can try to make some of the new stuff from the new Guns and Gears book. There's some of that techie stuff, and since you have these components, you can try to put together stuff like grappling guns, special healing kits, some of the
Yes,
more techie
nice.
stuff. There is that Electromuscular Stimulator. There is the Jetpack. There is that Cloak of Elven Kind that acts as an amulet. And then also, among all the rifles and everything, there's some pretty fancy rifles that are energy rifles. They would take training to learn how to use them, but that's another potential downtime activity. There was a couple of shot guard coils that he got off of these things. Those can either be thrown as a grenade like they did, or you can attach them to a shield as a talisman, and you can activate them when you block to have your shield explode with lightning. So some pretty cool loot. You guys kept both of these people alive as allies, so we'll talk about that in future sessions. And any other questions from you guys, players, before we wrap up?
Nope.
Very
I'm gonna
good.
learn
All
how to
right.
shoot.
Yeah, lots of
I am
downtime.
going to spend my downtime getting a decanter of endless water and hooking it up so I have constant jetpack flight.
Mhm.
Have to.
Love that. That's excellent. Very good. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and wrap it up there then, everybody. Great stream. Thanks to the awesome cast tonight. Let's let them talk about themselves one more time before we go offline. Bill, tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm Bill. I'm a podcaster. I make a show called Escape This Podcast, where we have guests come on and we run them through audio escape rooms that we write. Although this season we're doing a fan season, so we're playing all the rooms that fans have written for us. I have another show called Solve This Murder, where I try and solve murder mysteries that my partner creates and runs. We also stream. We play this game _live on Twitch. We've been playing a lot of puzzle games. We've finished playing Myst and Riven, and we've just been playing Puzzle Agent. I've also been doing a Morrowind playthrough, which is great fun. I really like playing Morrowind. It's such a dumb old game, and I love it. But yeah, you can check out all that sort of stuff that we do. And yeah, actually, if you follow us on Twitch, in November, I'm planning on doing a bunch of streams of my game that I made earlier this year called Gateways, which is a fun little silly one-page RPG. So I'm putting together groups for that, and that's very early stages of planning. I haven't even asked all the people I'm going to ask, but follow and keep track of that, and it should work out well.
Excellent.
That's
game.
me.
You can watch Gateways on our YouTube if you want to check it out.
Yeah, go
It's a
back and
great,
watch
fun game.
that one. It was great. Played with a
Sure.
bunch of people. It's fun.
Yeah. Thank you, Bill. Always a pleasure. Mitch, tell us about you.
Yeah, you can find me at Mitch S. Bustillos on Twitters. This whole month we got Chew the TTRPG based on the New York best-selling Image comics of the same name. Check it out. You also find me at PAX Unplugged, living it up and selling games for cults, Black Void games, and a few other goodies. So I hope to see everyone there.
In short, Mitch is everywhere where TTRPGs can be found.
And under your bed.
And Shelby, tell us about you.
I'm Shelby Hall. I am a TTRPG GM, player, streamer, and variety streamer on Twitch. You can find me mainly on Twitter and Twitch at Shelby is a nerd for both of those.
Yes, indeed. Make sure you go get a crown for next time, Shelby. Twice crowned queen tonight.
I'm hoping, you said allies. I'm like, but maybe they could be my ally too.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna be discussing that. It's gonna be great fun. Yeah, thank you. Always a pleasure, Shelby. Katie, tell us about you.
Just take us out. We're all part of the same place.
Take us out. Oh yeah, Katie.
Yeah.
Me and Katie are part of Level 1 Geek. You can find us here. Katie typically behind the scenes, but she graces us with her presence occasionally, and we always love it. I'm the GM for this campaign. Now, if you guys would like to see more content tomorrow and have a chance at winning this lovely Guns and Gears book, since we had 25 votes, we'll give that away during our Fiasco stream tomorrow. It should be a good time. That's going to be 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So tune in, enter for a chance to win that, and check out the stream because it should be fun. And aside from that, that's all we've got for the rest of the week. You'll catch us on Treasure Hunters next week. We have, is it an arena already? It is another arena match. Yeah. So you guys will catch us doing another arena match for some renown next week. It should be fun. They're going to be escorting a payload construct, so to speak. So should be an interesting one. And aside from that, if you guys like what we do and you want to see more, please follow, subscribe on Twitch, YouTube, social media. Join us over on Discord if you want to chat with us a little more personally. You can also show your support by purchasing dice and cool stuff from Die Hard Dice and any of our other affiliate partners. You'll find our monthly discount code as well as our Patreon link in the discount section below. Thank you all so much. It was amazing chat interactions tonight. That was a dangerous fight. You guys kept them going. It's always a pleasure having you guys get involved in the sessions. Now, go take a long rest. Make sure you kill any nanites before they can form into a golem. And we'll catch you guys next time. Good night, everybody.
Bye.